There you
it.
go.
All right, there it is. All right.
Bit of banter.
All right. So, all right, let's go ahead and start and get the serious stuff out of the way, so then we can go ahead and, fuck off to the more fun shit.
Yeah.
So,
Cool,
what exactly was going on with those attacks? Because I've been getting a whole lot of fucking bullshit, and I can't really trust a whole lot of the fucking media right now. And the places that I normally trust haven't really gotten too many details on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can tell you as much as I know, which is as much as what's been on the news. As for its accuracy and everything else is obviously something else. And I say that because I don't know if you've watched any of Sargon's The Thinkery channel recently, like today.
No, not today, no.
No, well, okay. So on with the attacks. So a van, from what I get from the news, a van went in through on London Bridge and ran a shitload of people over.
What's with all the vehicles of peace lately? Shit.
Sorry?
I said, what's with all the vehicles of peace lately? Shit.
Oh, mate, it's just another fucking weapon, isn't it? That's all it is. It's just another something else that can be used as a weapon.
Right.
And so anyway, these three fucking radical. I'll hold my tongue for the time being. I've been drinking, so that might change in a bit, by the way.
Oh, so you might get to my level. Awesome.
I'm not responsible for anything I say.
No, dude, no. Remember, you have a penis, so even when you're pissed fucking drunk, you're fully responsible.
No. No one can tell me to stop except you. Oh shit. So anyway,
don't worry, dude. I'm not gonna do the whole thing that Bering and them did to that one fucking ginger fuck.
Oh, who was that? Was that
I forget his fucking name.
Oh, fucking good. Well, I've seen a few other MGTOW channels, and there's one of them. I can't remember the user or anything like that, but he went through a little list slating MGTOW, calling them like the sellouts. But I don't think he actually included Bering or anything like that. But anyway, moving on to the topic.
Okay.
So these three fuckers obviously ran a load of people over on London Bridge. Got out and then ran further down towards, I think it's Borough Market, and were basically stabbing people with, from what I can gather, to be kitchen knives and shit like that. And of course, shouting the old typical saying that they do, "This is for Allah," blah blah blah, and all this kind of bullshit. It took about 8 minutes for an armed response to get there, in which time they'd stabbed, I think it was like 7 people. So I think there was, I think it's quite a high number. I think there's like 40. I think there was 47 injured or something like that.
Yeah.
And
well, when you got several crazed people running down a fucking street with knives, I mean that's gonna happen.
Well, exactly that. I mean, the thing is it was all indiscriminate. You know, I say that. No, it was discriminate. But it was just sort of like, I guess whoever was in the way at the time, we're gonna get the knife, I guess, to put it. And so yeah, I mean this coming in so close with the Manchester attacks only 2 weeks ago, I think it was, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was about 2 weeks ago.
And you know what I mean, it's
all kind of bleeding together.
Yeah, I mean, you've got okay, I'm just reading this off of somewhere. Where am I reading it off of? The Independent. So I don't know how reliable the entire source. I mean, you know what media's like, man, and I'll go on to that one in a minute. Yeah, basically, how many were run over? There's quite a few people that got run over. I think there was more people that were sort of killed by being run over than they were from the stabs. But that can change, I guess. It's because I think there's still quite obviously still people in hospital, critical condition, that sort of a thing. And
right,
yeah.
I love how they get the statistics out there, you know, and then they never mention them again. They never mention the people that die in the hospital after like 4 days. You know,
exactly.
They never count those as deaths. They always sit there. They wait until people are in the hospital, and then they go ahead and get the statistics out there. Like, oh, this many people were injured. This many people were killed.
Exactly.
And then they never touch on it again when like half of the people that were injured ended up dying from their injuries.
Yeah, no, exactly that. You know, and anyhow, to move on to the comment that what I was saying earlier about the Thinkery, which is Sargon of Akkad's other channel, and whereas he basically caught out CNN. Right, now check this shit out. He caught or he via the help of someone else, I don't know which way around it quite works, but he found CNN to be setting up a stage pretty much with sort of like a bunch of Muslims that saying that they're there for love and, you know, to stand together. But it was all staged. And if you look on the Thinkery channel, you can see it for yourself. In fact, if you give me a moment, what I'll do is I'll just, while we're talking about it, I'll quickly open that up in my other thing.
Well, go ahead and, oh yeah, you use your pad for it, huh?
That's right, yeah. It's,
oh, damn. Because I was going to say, just go ahead and share it on here. That's how I did my last stream and showed all the stuff. I just went ahead and basically did a screen share thing.
Oh, okay. How the hell do you do
I don't know if the sound will transfer, so whatever.
Right, okay, yeah. It's okay, so basically, for those of you listening, it's called Muslims and the Media Narrative, and that's on the Thinkery. And it's only like 7 minutes, about 8 minutes long in total. And as it says here, the breaking news is 7 killed, 48 wounded in London terror attack, which is obviously the Saturday night attacks with the van and the stabbings.
Yeah.
And basically, if you just watch, I mean, it's got CNN live, and you can see how they've been caught out, literally caught out, and they weren't the only news outlet to use that prop, which is what it is. It's been a fucking prop to say that the Muslims are all standing in solidarity, you know, and that they're sort of like they're there for the community and all this sort of a thing. Now, I'm probably going to come across as being a bit of an asshole right now.
Well, you're in good company on this channel. So what was the name of that again? 1 second. Maybe I can go ahead and pull it up.
Yeah, sure. It's the Thinkery, and it's called Muslims and the Media Narrative. And yeah, I mean, it will come up straight away. I mean, hopefully you can sort of play it. I mean, there's quite a lot of jibber jabber in the beginning of it. Now, by jibber jabber, I mean
Muslims and the Media Narrative. There it is. Yeah. All right, 1 second.
Cool.
Let me go ahead and do the share here. Screen share.
You know what? I'm at so much at a technological disadvantage with the world, man. Shit.
Yeah, right. All right, so tell me if you can go ahead and hear this.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite low this end, but you kind of get the gist of it.
Yeah, it's low over here too.
But yeah, and I mean, you can see, I mean, as sort of like Sargon clearly states, it's blatantly being propped. I mean, you've got the police line, do not cross. You know, you've got all the cameras, the lighting. You got the little stage set up for the soapbox reporter and all this sort of shit. And
yeah.
It's a whole bag of what the fuck. It really is. It's like, you know what I mean? And then like later on in the video, it shows. I'll just see if I can bring up the timing for it. For those of you that want to fast forward into it, where they're interviewing. It would appear to be South Manchester, but I think there's some error going on here, maybe with my iPad.
Okay. Well, now we got it up, and I can go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. 1 second. Fuck it. I'll just go ahead and put this in as is.
All right. Cool.
So I'll go ahead and I'll put that link in for the people watching after the fact. Because I'm sure that probably the people that are watching right now have already gone ahead and watched that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that people that watch us probably watch Sargon of Akkad and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think there's a high chance, to be fair. I mean,
yeah. I'm not saying that we're as smart as Sargon or anything like that, but we talk a lot of the same points, other than MGTOW, because Sargon kind of stays away from that shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, fair play to him, man. I mean, I think he's of the different lifestyle anyway, so
Yeah, and I'm not dogging on him for it.
No, exactly, man. Different. I've been drinking. What's the word? Different thingies for different folks. Yeah, that one.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's the one.
Yep.
Damn, alcohol is bad, man. It kills brain cells. But yeah, basically, so to chat a bit more about Sargon's upload on the Thinkery. It's about 3 minutes 17 seconds in. Which obviously, I mean, Sargon brings this up, whereas there's a woman there with wearing a burqa and the word love written out of weaponry, and you've got a hand grenade for the O, you got a blade for the V, you got a machine gun for the E or something like that, and I can't see what the L is. But the thing is, if you watch that,
probably dildo.
This is what I mean. I'm going to come across as being a bit of an arsehole, but it's because I'm of the opinion that you have to question literally everything. And when you look at the interview that is being done there, they're not actually answering, in my opinion, right? They're not actually answering questions about the victims of that terrorist attack. They're talking, in my opinion, about their community, which is the Muslim community, and how they must show love. And as I was watching this, I'm sort of thinking, are they actually saying that they're in support of what another Muslim has done? Now, I'm sure that there are going to be Muslims out there that are obviously opposed to what is going on.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the sort of radical extremists.
Well, sorry, I'm having to eat something I haven't even eaten yet today, so now I'm halfway through my day, so shit. But okay. And I mean, I'm a fat ass, so me going that long without eating, not a good thing. But the thing is a lot of people think that all these Muslims have the same exact belief system. Well, the thing is we're actually seeing different than that, because with the Manchester attack specifically, the Sikhs stood in solidarity against the Manchester attacks, not against people saying, hey, what the fuck. They were standing up and with those people and going, no, this is fucking wrong. What the fuck is wrong? With these other fucking Muslims? Why in the fuck are you going out and killing people? Stop. You're making us all look bad. So, I got to give them props. I really do. Because they're the ones that are more of the peaceful aspect. They kind of, shove away the more dominant, warlike aspects of Islam, and they go more towards the kind of Judeo-Christian style of Muslim.
Yeah.
So So that's kind of cool. But the thing is like a lot of these non-Sikh Muslim areas are all like, they see a bombing, they're like, oh, people are gonna start hating us now, and we don't feel safe. We need more protection so we can arm more bombers.
No, yeah.
That's right. I fucking said it outright.
Yeah, you went there. You fucking went there. And
well, I mean, look at these mosques that were raided. Almost all of them. I think it was 100% over in the UK had pro-ISIS materials.
Yeah. What is
every one of them, and it's all like, fuck you. No. At that point, you shut them fucking down.
Well, the thing is, I think, and this is, I mean, I've thought about this a lot, right? And I don't know about over in the States, but definitely when I was at school, right? I remember specifically if one of the pupils misbehaved in class, the whole class got to stay behind, right?
Yep.
You know the kind of mentality. Now,
yeah, it's utilizing peer pressure for negative reinforcement.
Now, something was actually said to me today, which I thought, you know what, that would probably work, maybe at least for a time before shit got ugly again, I'm sure. But whereas what was actually put to me was, well, if for every time there's a terrorist attack like this, regardless of what country it is in, right? If you close down 2 mosques, right, for every attack that's done in non-Muslim countries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that would give the majority something to seriously think about, because you're taking away somewhere that they can go. It's a place of worship, right? You know, and although I'm not religious, I'm happy for people to believe in anything that they want, as long as it doesn't infringe on my personal lifestyle or my personal rights. You know, as soon as or anyone else of the same mentality as myself, as soon as it starts infringing on that, then there's a problem. You know.
Yeah, agreed.
But I was sort of thinking about the sort of mentality of that. What was put to me, I thought, you know what, for a time that might actually just work. At the same time, we know how much that, you know, a lot of the sort of community like playing the victim. You know, oh, we're being oppressed. Oh, we're being victimized. Oh, it's because this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, okay then. And I've said this before in my own channel on one of my comments. It's like, well, you've got two different. You got the 2 different variations of Muslim. You got the Sunnis and you got the Shiites. And it even gets to the point where there's no one left to pick on, and I'll you know what I mean, to bully, to harass.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll pick on their own. They will fucking bully their fucking own fucking people that pretty much follow the same set of beliefs as the other. Just because
there's a few words that they say different.
Yeah. Because you're not hardcore enough. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Kind of like in the gaming community, you know, oh, you're not a real gamer. Except with them, instead of them sitting there and just banning someone from a game lobby, they're, you know, throwing them off the roof of a building or beheading them or blowing them up or something.
Yeah, exactly that. So, I mean, I don't know what the actual solution could be. I mean, unless, you know, because where does one stop? You know, do you actually take yourself to the same level, which isn't a good thing.
True.
You know what I mean? You don't want to do it. No one wants to fucking do that. Why go to that level? You know,
but also at the same time, sometimes that is what is needed. You know, it's kind of like with how, you know, like with people getting on Corbyn for sitting there and refusing to say that he pushed the red button if someone launched a nuclear attack, right?
Right.
He's sitting there saying, oh, well, we shouldn't have nuclear weapons. It's all like, no, that's called a deterrent.
Listen, right? Don't even talk to me about that motherfucker. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Ha ha! I found a way to set him off. Ha!
fucking hell, don't even fucking go there. This has caused so many fucking arguments yet again between me and so many others.
Well, you're the one who loves to talk about gaslighting. I figured I'd put it into practice.
Sorry?
I said you love to talk about gaslighting. I figured I'd put it into practice so everyone can see how it works live.
You fuck.
Praise kick.
But the thing is, it's exactly that, and I've tried to explain that to people, and like, you know, I'm of the opinion, like what you're just saying. If you haven't got a fucking deterrent, right, that's an open invitation to be fucking bullied by anyone who fucking feels like it, because they can.
Yep.
Because
and they're going to do it harder and harder and harder. They're going to constantly push how far they can take it.
Well, this is it, and not only that, but he's also got this fucking backward, fucking retarded mentality of, yes, let's just open up the borders. I mean, this guy, he's an ex-fucking terrorist sympathizer himself, for fuck's sake. This is not something I'm willing to forget. A lot of people have said that I've spoken to about that, been like, oh, but you need to look away from that. Bullshit. You do not need to look away from that. You need to see it for what it fucking is. He's a fucking terrorist fucking sympathizer, and he will not press the button if we're being attacked, because it's not him and his fucking lifestyle that's going to be affected. It's going to be the lives of the working class, of the not so well off as well. Yep. These fucking elites that live out in the fucking middle of nowhere where no motherfucker can get to them, they won't give two fucks while the cities burn. They won't, because it's not their city. You know, and I get that, yeah, maybe I'm being a fucking, you know, a xenophobic fucking whatever, bollocks, don't care. I'm not. I'm being a fucking realist. I'm seeing shit for how I see it. You know?
Now, you see, the thing is being a xenophobe is being fearful of another culture for no fucking reason. All right, Manchester, these recent attacks, the attacks that came before, you know what? Honestly, I really don't think Islamophobia can even be a thing anymore. Not as far as how the word is actually fucking defined. You cannot say that there is Islamophobia because there's no irrational aspect to the fear.
And you know what? I mean, speaking of all this, I've got to pick on the feminists, because this is something I was thinking about earlier. Right, you feminist fucks, right? You fucking open your fucking ear holes and start listening, right? Because there's obviously all this fucking shit chat about fucking rape culture, yeah? Now, as it is, there isn't a fucking rape culture.
Yeah, there is. It's being imported.
Yeah, exactly that. But this is exactly where I'm going with it, man. It's exactly where I'm fucking going. There ain't one now, but because there's so many of these feminists who think that, you know, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to fucking call it as it is. You know, they say, oh yeah, Islam is very close to feminism. No, it fucking isn't. No,
it is. It promotes the rape of women. It promotes unequal expectations. Of men and women, where men get the shit end of the stick. Believe it or not, like if you actually look at how their laws are set up over there, yikes. But then also at the same time, you know, the women are constantly claiming the victim, claiming to be super fucking strong, while doing absolutely jack shit, fuck all, nothing.
Right, so the women are super strong whilst having to walk about fucking, 3 or 4 feet behind the man?
Yep. And having to have a man to leave the house.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, so, I mean, fucking, I mean, you could argue that there's different fucking sects of sort of the Muslim religion that I may not be aware of. I get that.
Yeah, I forget how many there are, but
from what I've seen with my own eyes in this country, it tells me a different fucking story.
Well, the thing is the Sikhs that were doing that are actually in Manchester.
Really?
That was actually in Manchester, yes. But they're such a small sect that you don't really hear about them. But the thing is they actually were sitting there and holding a fundraiser to give money to the victims of the attack, not the Muslim community, but the actual families of the victims and the victims of the attack, you know, the ones that were maimed and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they were actually standing up and saying, no, this is because of our religion.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
they were openly admitting it, and they're all like, this is what happens. This is the reason why we have our beliefs the way that we have them, is to avoid this. Because the thing is, a lot of people, you know, they sit there and they see a Muslim. The main question you have to ask is this person a Sikh or another sect? Because if it's another sect, then yeah, get them, sick them. But you know, if it's a Sikh, you know what? They probably actually have a good head on their shoulders, and they're probably sitting there going, yeah, you know what? We're gonna stand with you against this shit. Yeah, so that's pretty decent, and that's actually the sect that's near where I live. Because as soon as I found out that there was a Islamic little thing near me, like literally down the road, I was all like, oh, hell no. And I went down there and I talked to them. It's a Sikh sect, though. So they don't believe in any of this shit. They don't believe that it's ever okay to kill someone because of religious belief. Period. End of story.
Yeah, so they'll be the ones that will be targeted as well by the sort of more radicalized ones.
They're the ones that are targeted in those Middle Eastern countries.
Yeah, exactly.
They are the ones that are targeted because they're considered apostates.
Yeah, I think it's they're the Shiites, aren't they? I'm sure.
Yeah, Sikh is part of the Shiite sect.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, again,
they're like the most mild of the Shiite sect, honestly.
I mean, even with that, I mean, you've got two fucking problems. And I'm talking about sort of like the Muslim community and being able to identify the good from the bad, as so to speak.
Oh, you can't. You know? Because the thing is, if you start sitting there and saying, all right, it's okay to be a Sikh, but any of these others, it's not, all of a sudden, the Muslim population is going to suddenly be all Sikh. Exactly. Until you go into the mosques and then see that that's not it.
And then,
you know?
And then with that, the other problem that you're going to have, which is going to be, you're going to get the fucking so fucking far right out of this fucking planet that just fucking hate everyone, and you know what I mean, for no particular fucking reason.
Oh, you mean so they go so far left that they go cyclical and flip around to the left?
Mate, they go full on retard, you know? And then what you end up with is like you get people like the and again I can't say from personal experience because I don't actually know anyone in like the British Nationalist Party. But they're, from what I can gather, and I may be wrong on this, but from what I can gather, they're like fucking neo-Nazis. And you're going to get them lot throwing their fucking oar in as well. And
yeah.
It seems to me like you can't really get a decent fucking balance between, from either the fucking Muslim side of it or the fucking non-Muslim side of it.
Yeah, well, it's because a lot of people are so afraid right now of, you know, being called Islamophobic and, you know, having their shit doxxed and violence happen against them, happen against their family, or their family having to deal with threats or, you know, having shit thrown at them and that sort of shit. So it's all like, you've got that aspect of it. And then also in the Muslim aspect of it, you know, on the Muslim side, you know, if they sit there and they speak out against it, they're putting themselves into a lot of danger. Exactly. Because at that point now they're speaking out against, you know, Islam. Yeah. And so now they're fair game. And that's a really big problem. I mean, any religion that has that. Hell, Christianity had that for a while there. And it was a mistake then. Just like it's a fucking mistake now. It's all like, that is an abhorrent thing. And it needs to be fucking called out at any given moment.
Exactly that. I mean, and with that, speaking of like, you know, Christianity and, you know, everything else, they've got like an organisation. Now, I think it might only be over here in the UK. I don't know a great deal about them, but they're called MAC, all right? And it's called Muslims Against Crusades. And I remember seeing these guys. They were being interviewed on the sort of television and that. This is quite a while ago now.
Yeah.
And I was sort of thinking, well, hang on, the fucking Crusades were fucking hundreds of years ago. You know, what Crusades are you guys possibly against? You know, it's like
Unless they're against their own fucking Crusades, they have nothing valid.
Well, you see, the thing is, right, and what fucking aggs me about this is, like I say, I don't mind people believing whatever religion and, you know, whatever, fine. But when we start building mosques over here with taxpayers' money, right, and again, I kind of half have a problem with it. I kind of get that, you know, I'd like the idea that we can be a society that can, you know, come together, preferably not at times when shit's gone fucking ugly, but we can at least fucking cohabitate on a planet together, you know?
Yeah, no, fuck that. At this point, I'm not coming together with anyone because you know what? Whenever a large group of people gathers, it tends to fucking blow up lately.
Yeah, exactly that.
Fuck that noise.
You know, exactly.
And remember, I'm a big boy. I'll burn like a fucking tire dump.
Exactly, man. It's like the fucking when it comes to that side of it, and again, I'm kind of, maybe I'm a bit of an arse for thinking this. I don't think I am, but I'm sure a lot of people might think I am. But it's like, well, if you want to believe in that religion, why are you expecting the rest of the people of that country to fund your building, be it whatever? I don't give a shit if it's a mosque, a church. Well, I don't care. I honestly don't care. But then, if you go over to the Middle East and try and build a church, all of a sudden you found yourself in the bottom of a pit with stones getting thrown at you.
Yep.
Well, what the fuck is that? You know, who is more able to be multicultural here?
Oh, no. You see, the thing is, they're all like, well, you know, we have to be the bigger people. It's all like, all right. You know, the thing is the bigger people, when someone pushes them too far, eventually crushes them with their left ass cheek. And we're kind of at that point now.
Yeah.
Speaking as a bigger person. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it just, it boggles my mind that everyone's all like, diversity is our strength. Yet the more, quote unquote, diversity we are getting, because the thing is we're not getting diversity. What they're doing is fucking overriding everything. No, that's what they're fucking doing at this point.
No, what we're getting is segregation, mate. That's what we're getting.
Especially over here in the U.S. Jesus Christ. Have you heard about the Evergreen College bullshit?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm all like, dude, this is literally fucking segregation at, I mean, we've literally gone back to pre-Jim Crow. I mean, Jesus. Holy fucking Christ. I'm all like, really? So you're going to sit there and say that this is okay, but it wasn't okay when whites did it. But it's okay now that blacks are doing it. Fuck you.
Yeah. No, it's exactly. But this is it, and it's fucking. It's a whole bag of what the fuck.
Yeah. And then all the shit with Justin Trudeau. Oh my Jesus Christ.
you're gonna have to update me on that one. I haven't been.
There is a lot going on with that motherfucker. I mean. I mean, the thing is he's been caught using double standards like continuously. He's like he actually sat there, and one of the people up in the government had a stroke or something like that, and then he sat there and referred to the guy's recovery time as downtime and said that he didn't use it properly, that he needed to basically educate himself during that.
What a cunt.
It's all like, oh my fuck, you sorry sack of fucking shit. I feel kind of bad for Canada, except for the fact that they keep putting this motherfucker in. So it's all like, I feel bad for the conservatives up in Canada, but the libtards up in Canada, when they finally get overran, not going to feel sorry for them. And apparently they're getting overran from the U.S. now too. So,
yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, it's, you know, it's been said before, a lot of it is the fucking feminists.
Yeah. But it's just social justice in general at this point. It's not just feminists.
Well, I mean, it's obviously it's never down to just to one sect, because that's the
Well,
thing.
I mean, they've become so intersectional that they've all become synonymous. Like, if someone sits there and says, I'm a feminist, you're going to be all like, all right, you're pro Black Lives Matter, you're pro social justice, you're pro this, you're pro that, you're pro anything anti-white, anti-male, anti-fucking reason. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
Anti-logic.
and that's the reason why people are abandoning this shit in droves, because they're all like, I want to be taken seriously at some point in my life.
Yeah. Well, this is it. It's just fucking madness, man. It's fucking, you know, it's just fucking chaos. I mean, you know what? Like, speaking of fucking politics and that, this has been one of these occasions. I'm gonna sort of bring it sort of back home a little bit to the sort of UK. I won't talk about that cuck motherfucker Corbyn. I want to talk about the other fucker, Theresa May. I mean, talk about fucking a shit place and a fucking shit place to choose from, right?
Seriously, honest. It's
you got like Cuck Boy and all his fucking retarded fucking shitty antics and fucking retarded mentality, regressive shit. And then you get Theresa May's fucking totalitarian, authoritarian fucking let's control the internet.com and fucking control what people can and can't say whilst watching what they do and what they look for. It's like, fuck off.
right. It's all like, it's none of your business what porn I decide to jerk off to.
Well, I wouldn't, honestly, it wouldn't bother me, but like in that sense, I don't actually watch porn, not that it's any fucking relevance, but B, I couldn't give a shit what fucking porn the neighbour's watching either. You know?
Right. As long as it's not kiddie porn.
Exactly that. As long as it's not fucking hurting the fucking the people involved in that fucking porn itself, you know,
right.
they're all consensual and old enough to be of, you know, like consensual age and all that, then fine, not a problem. Do what
Consensual age by our laws, not by fucking culture bullshit. Because
exactly
at that point, you know, technically a Muslim could sit there and go, oh, well, I just decided to put up a video of me having sex with my wife. Yeah, it doesn't matter that she's 9.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah, exactly so it's not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I have to fucking say that because.
Yeah. Well, people.
And actually, I'm going to be doing a small video series on a group of people that are trying to sit there and say that pedophiles shouldn't be viewed as fucking monsters.
Oh, fucking! Don't even get me started on that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a few videos on that. This one's been a long time in the fucking making, and me as a dad. Oh yeah, no.
Mate, let me tell you. Right, have you seen that fucking ISIS video of where they're shooting the people over the river and they just literally pop them in the head and throw them in the river?
No.
There's one of those. It's on one of Terence Pop's videos. He's got it on one. I'll try and find it for you and I'll post it up for you later. But
okay.
Basically, it's mass executions of other Muslim men who I'm guessing disagree with ISIS or whatever, and they're just literally they've got like a little pier, and they're literally one by one pulling them up to the pier, shooting them in the head, pushing them in the river. End of. I think that is probably the best solution for fucking paedophiles, man. Because don't be fucking telling me that, oh yeah, they can't help it. Bullshit. They know what they're doing is wrong. If they didn't know that what they're doing was wrong, they wouldn't keep it a fucking secret. They wouldn't work in fucking paedophile rings, and they wouldn't be fucking so well fucking undercover protected by probably people that shouldn't be fucking protecting them.
Oh well, no. One of the people that I'm gonna be going ahead and linking their video, and I'm probably actually gonna be doing some editing on these videos, just to let you know.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be putting some effort into this shit. But yeah, one of them actually said that you know, pedophiles shouldn't be viewed as monsters because they love children more than most.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah. No. Fuck that noise. I'm all like, dude, if I actually knew where you lived, I would have no problems going to fucking prison to take you out. You motherfucking pile of shit.
Man, I sometimes wonder what happens to these fucking people. I mean, is there a button that you press where it just throws all your fucking morals out the window? all your logic and fucking sense and.
Yeah, it's called the SJW button.
Oh fuck it, mate! They just need to hang them.
Like, Jesus Christ! Like, and
Like,
the thing is you know where that whole line of thinking got started was when WHO, you know, the organization WHO.
Okay, I don't know they are, but go on.
World Health Organization.
Okay,
they're one of the most quote unquote respected. They're not anymore because
they got caught.
Yeah, but well, they went full Macintosh, but but they ended up sitting there and they stated that pedophilia is a mental disorder. So do you know what that means? That means they then became a protected class.
Oh, great. Because we need to protect them, of course, yes.
Yeah.
But no, we need to protect the children, of course, from these fucking grown adults who know the difference between right and wrong.
No, we need to protect the adults from the kids.
Eh?
That's how WHO looks at it. We need to protect these poor, impressionable adults from these evil little over-sexified kids.
Yeah, I'm sure all the little kids went up there saying, please fucking rape me. Fuck's sake.
Please stick your cock anywhere you want.
Mate, don't know fucking, oh man, fucking, this fucking world sickens me a bit more every day, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
It fucking does.
Yeah. But the thing is so at that point, then all of a sudden they're all like, well, then you have to accept us for our disability. And now they're not even calling it a disability. They're calling it a lifestyle.
Oh, fuck off. You're fucking pissing me off, man.
It's all like, all right. How about this? I'm creating my own lifestyle. Anytime I come across a motherfucking pedophile, my lifestyle choice is to snap your fucking neck. There we go. That's my lifestyle. You have to respect it, fucker.
That sounds fair to me. I can't see a problem with that.
You know what? It pisses me the fuck off. I'm all like, dude, if you're fucking with other adults, at least the other adults can fight back.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly that.
But these fucking kids, it's all like, good fucking luck.
And the thing is, it's the fucking lives that it destroys of the children, for fuck's sake.
Right? And that leaves lasting fucking damage.
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
You know, it's all like, not just physical, but mental, emotional, it fucks those kids up.
Well, this is, you know what, speaking of sort of like this kind of a subject, and, you know, I've kind of said before on my channel about like a lot of MGTOW probably being involved with cluster B personality disordered girls, women, whatever.
Yeah.
But a lot of time you got to ask yourself, where did these girls get that disorder from? Because, and
it can't all be female nature. I mean, our species would not have survived this long.
This is what I'm fucking getting at. Something happened to these girls when they were fucking young. Now, I don't know whether it is the fathers, the uncles, or some fucking bloke down the road. I don't fucking know.
Or the mothers.
Yeah, fucking don't. Yeah, they're
not. Don't sit there and forget that, because remember, your mothers are just as likely.
Oh, hell yeah. Well,
and they're less likely to get caught.
Yeah, it's been proven time and time again. In most cases, the narcissist is usually the mother. The enabler is usually the father, who will pose as this might get confusing, who will pose as the narcissist in order to protect the fucking mother, who will throw anyone under the bus anyway.
Just out of curiosity, do you ever watch anime?
What, you mean like Fist of the North Star, shit like
that? I guess.
Because
there's one anime out there that I think you should watch. It's only 4 episodes long, so it's not a huge time investment. It's a really fucked up anime. I'm gonna let you know right now. Oh. It's called Corpse Party.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. It's actually based off of a video game. It's actually based off of an indie video game that was made in RPG Maker.
Fucking hell.
I want you to go ahead and watch that and just remember what we were just talking about with the woman being the narcissist and the man being the enabler. Go ahead and watch it with that context. I guarantee you, you're gonna fucking rage.
Well, you know what? It's probably better
because you're gonna be all like, "Motherfucker, this right here."
Yeah, well, I might break some stuff if I do, but yeah, I can't.
Well, it's also a really
it's also
a really fucked up anime in it. I'm just gonna let you know, like, if you got a soft spot for kids, there's gonna be one scene in there. Like me, I can't watch it as a father. I can't.
No,
It literally made me vomit.
No,
it actually made me vomit.
I'm not going to watch it because I might break stuff that's expensive and I'll have to replace and it'll cost me money. So I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to take your word for it.
But yeah, no, there's actually one scene where like a kid gets fucking killed, like a young child gets killed. But the way that she's killed is absolutely fucking horrible.
Well, I mean, the thing is, what you got to remember with what you're saying just now about an anime production, you know, it's not unheard of for narcissistic mothers to try and kill off people. Now, this could be either by poisoning, it could be by psychological abuse, it could be by any number. But
yeah,
so you saying that isn't really a surprise to me either, because of how a lot of these fucking narcissistic cunts are.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to surprise you on it. I was just sitting there, and you mentioned that anime literally popped into my fucking head.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it was just like, oh shit. I'm all like, okay, I got to bring this up since that came up vivid.
I mean, if for more information on that, right, I'm gonna kind of like do a little bit, I guess, a free advertisement or whatever. If you look up on YouTube for the narcissistic resistance, there's a guy, Ollie Matthews is a guy's name. I've mentioned him in my own videos as well. But he actually, he sort of covers like subscribers' stories. Like you write in, you tell him what happened, and he will kind of break it down because of the cognitive dissonance. And this is what our society is going through at the moment. There's a lot of fucking cognitive dissonance with not only the bullshit, you know, not only that, but the Stockholm syndrome.
Yep.
You know, and this is what our society is going through. Yes, this, you know, this is exactly what our society is going through right now, with a cognitive dissonance of the bullshit that is fucking going on in our lives, because so few people either don't know how to stand up or are too scared to stand up, whilst at the same time they get the Stockholm syndrome, whereas they're actually feeling sorry for their fucking abusers.
Not just sorry for them, they actually feel affection toward them and actively try to protect them.
Yes, exactly that. And this shit needs to stop, because that shit ain't fucking normal. And I'm saying this as a guy that I've kind of been there myself, in that situation with an ex where she was fucking batshit fucking crazy, trying to get people to fucking fight me when I didn't want to fucking fight in the first place, and all this kind of bullshit was going on. But it was all being instigated. And at the same time, I'm kidding myself saying it's not her fault. And it's bullshit. She knew what she was fucking doing. Yeah. She knew the possible outcomes, and as always, no accountability for their actions. Even though it would have been like, say like, I don't know, fucking either whether I fucking killed someone or someone killed me, it would have been like, well, it had nothing to do with me. It was just them two.
Yeah, it was just two.
Fucking mentality of dealing with, of, you know what I mean, like within that kind of spectrum. And this is a fucking societal fucking, this cultural fucking narcissism. I mean, I've been talking about it for a little while now. Ollie Matthews from the Narcissistic Resistance, he's been talking about it for a while. And the thing is that the more that it happens and the less people that stand up, the more it's going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
Until and this doesn't just stop on an individual level. This goes on a political level.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas,
yeah,
we need to fucking start standing up for ourselves. You know, this is my biggest issue with fucking Corbyn. Whereas he won't fucking, if this country started being attacked or fucking threatened or bullied or whatever, in that he'd just want to fucking talk about it.
You know what's terrifying me as far as politics is concerned right now is I keep looking around, and it seems like more and more people getting into positions that have say over not only human rights, but also over, you know, immigration and shit. Like a vast majority of them are Muslim.
Oh yeah.
Have you noticed this?
Yeah. Well,
I've been noticing this, and I'm like, wait, whoa. I thought, you know, the left was all about equal representation. What the fuck is this shit?
the left about equal representation? No, I don't think so.
Well, that's what they say. I'm all like, how about this? How about if you're going to be about equal representation, how about have a board of fucking people from every fucking culture to go ahead and get this shit up and running? Mate, there you go.
I'm pretty sure you've seen Star Wars, right?
Star Wars? Yeah. More than a few times.
Do you remember the Senate in that? Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, I ain't talking about a Senate for laws. I'm talking about ones that are about immigration policy. And no, there should never be an ability to do a vote of no confidence.
Yeah, well, I think there's a possibility that it might happen.
And if anyone acts like Jar Jar Binks, kill them.
Yes. Oh, yes.
But I'm pretty sure that's anyone's fucking natural instinct at that point. They're all like, kill this motherfucker.
But I've got to say, in all of that, you do realize I'm Boba Fett, right? You do realize that, don't you?
Does that mean I'm like Jabba the Hutt or something?
What? Funny guy. You can do better than that, man.
I'm sure as hell not Palpatine. That's Merkel. That's Merkel. She even looks like him.
That's a good point, actually.
And then Trudeau's fucking Skywalker.
Oh, I don't know about that one, man.
Well, no. He was supposed to be the chosen one, and he ended up fucking destroying the Force instead of bringing it to balance. Boom. Done.
I don't know what he was chosen for, man. I don't know about that.
He was supposed to bring true diversity and peace to Canada, and he did the exact opposite.
Oh, he's doing really well then. He's doing really well.
Yeah. He's just Jesus Christ.
I've got a better idea. With this whole political thing, right? For Theresa May, a good fucking choice. I don't want to vote for Corbyn because that's not a choice either. Can I vote for Trump? Can we have your president?
No. We're willing to loan him to you in about 8 years.
No. That's too long. Too much gonna happen. Too much gonna happen.
Sorry, but remember, our country doesn't allow dual citizenship. So
that's fine. Where do I sign? I want the Second Amendment. I want the Second Amendment. Where do I sign?
Oh, dude, no. You don't want our Second Amendment because the thing is it's written in a way that they're fucking trying to argue against at this point. No, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and make an amendment that literally just says everyone must own a gun.
I like the sound of that one.
Everyone must own a gun. You don't have to use it. You don't have to carry it. You don't have to take care of it. You don't even have to really acknowledge its existence, right? But you have to own one just in case.
That sounds good to me. I like the sound.
So that way it's not, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. No. Like, sit there, and also you have to put in there, if a person wishes to carry said gun and is licensed to do so, which the license will be available to anyone who is of sound mind.
Right.
And not a convicted felon.
Oh.
And not linked to a religious religious organization that holds extremist views.
Does that include Kyrgyzstan?
No, because Kyrgyzstan does not hold those extremist religious views.
No, this is true, but we are oppressed.
We are very oppressed, but the thing is you know what? You tend to be a little less oppressed when you got a gun.
Yeah, there is that, you know. There is
But
that.
this is also coming from an American, and apparently we're all trigger-happy fucktards anyway. But at least according to the rest of the world. So, like, yeah, but who do you come whining to whenever you need to get bailed out of something?
I don't need bailing out. I just need, like, certain laws changed. And Trump. We might need Trump as well.
Yeah. You guys definitely need an equivalent of Trump anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just fucking... Like,
oh, what's that one guy's name that went in and fucking just straight out called the EU out on basically being an extension of the mafia?
Oh, Farage.
Yeah. No, you guys need that. You guys need that.
But the problem we got with that is that they haven't got enough seats. Right, because it's because I had this fucked up phone. I don't know how it works out in the States.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to sit there. You're gonna have 1 seat for him, 2 seats for his left bollock, and then 2 seats for his right bollock. So,
oh man, it's fucking. In an ideal world, you know, I think. But I mean, again, the minute you vote UKIP, you're a fucking xenophobic, racist, homophobic, fucking sexist, pig, man, fucking dog thing.
oh fuck it, dude. Then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just fuck with the, you know, SJWs. Go ahead and get some of the information from some dead people and have dead people vote for UKIP. That well, you know, all their life voted liberal.
You know what? Funnily enough, that was the other thought that I had on all this fucking migrant thing is for the fucking votes.
Oh yeah, no. That's definitely a fucking thing.
Yeah.
I mean, because the thing is figure it this way: if you bring in someone into a situation, right?
Yep.
And you give them a bunch of free stuff, a free pass, special privileges, all that sort of thing, and then say, well, all this is going to be taken away if I get taken out of power. What do you think their vote is going to be cast for?
Well, this is it. Yeah, exactly that.
You know? And that's the reason why I'm absolutely loving, you know, how the U.S. is getting the welfare cuts. I mean, I brought up the issues that come along with it. I brought that up in a completely separate video.
Yeah. I think I watched that today, actually.
But the thing is I honestly think that those welfare cuts are definitely a good thing. But the problem is they really need to get jobs back in.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's awesome because Canada's getting ready to fucking send us a whole bunch of jobs because of their fucking carbon tax. So there we go. You know, we're about to take like 3/4 of their fucking jobs. That's awesome.
Fuck.
Honestly, fuck Canada.
Man, what is that even about? Fuck's sake.
It's about them sitting there and literally trying to tax the air that you breathe. That's basically what it fucking comes down to. They're all like, oh, you have to drive to work? Well, all right, we're going to tax you on that. Not only are we going to tax you on the purchase of gas, but we're going to tax you on the use of the gas because we said so. That's basically what these carbon taxes are.
I mean, we've been paying that here anyway. So,
yeah, but you guys pay for a lot of shit that you really shouldn't be paying for. So,
well,
that's nothing new.
No,
I mean, honestly, you all should not be paying taxes, period. Like, a lot of people are asking whether or not Americans should be paying taxes at this point. Dude, you guys should not be paying taxes. You all should fucking refuse. Well, because your police aren't fucking protecting you. Your military ain't doing shit for you. Man, is fucking you in the ass actively. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, but then this is, you know, this is how it kind of goes over here. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you sort of think about it, right? I mean, I don't know how much the gas is over there, but over here, I was paying about £1.20, which is around about $1.20.
Oh, that's cheap.
A litre.
That's cheap. Yeah, over here we're over $2 where I live. A gallon.
$2?
Over $2 a gallon.
Yeah, but hang on,
like approaching 3.
Yeah, but dude, a gallon is 5 litres. I'm paying £1.20.
Oh, you're going. Sorry, dude. Yeah, Imperial.
Yeah. So for 1 gallon, that's like
like $5, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's over.
Six.
It's about 7, man. I can fucking.
Well, if it's $1.20 per liter, and a gallon is 5 liters, so $1.20 times 5 is 6.
Look, maths is not my strong point.
Sorry.
Fuck you. Stop picking on me. Fucking free kick is done.
Not to mention you're on the impaired side right now.
Don't fucking oppress me.
Oh God.
Don't oppress me with your mathematics, fucker. I've been drinking. Fuck. But yeah, so and then on top of that, I mean, over here, but then I guess you guys pay like a license plate tax, don't you? Or something like that?
Yes. We have to pay for registration. We also have to pay for we have to pay taxes on a lot of shit that people don't realize that we actually pay taxes into. Like the biggest issue that I have is the fucking Social Security thing that comes straight out of our fucking paycheck.
Yeah.
That is a massive fucking issue because the thing is, the Social Security is running the fuck out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so I'm all like, why in the fuck are you taking money that's supposed to go to you know, us in our older years being able to at least live a modest lifestyle, and now we're not getting that, yet we're still fucking paying this shit. Fuck you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, exactly that. Yeah, we got the same over here, man. They take two lots of tax from a wage like a wage check if you're getting paid weekly or whatever.
Yeah.
And you'll get like your income tax and your national insurance. Your national insurance, I mean, obviously you guys, you pay for like private healthcare and that, right?
Yep.
Well, the national insurance, well, actually, I think I'm kind of for that, because when I look at what I pay in tax on a week for the national insurance, now the national insurance is supposed to be covering me for when I come to retire, which, let's face it, as you just said, we're running out of fucking money anyway.
Well, yeah, because they're handing it all to fucking immigrants.
Oh, but they've got no money.
Well, then they shouldn't fucking move.
And I'd love to offer them.
And I'm not talking about people who are actually fleeing an actual war-torn area. Those people, yeah, I agree. You know what? Help them out. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why is it they're sitting there and shopping for which country gives the best fucking benefits? I mean, if you need to get out of fucking Dodge, you're not going to sit there and go, oh, where am I going? Oh, this place is nice, but I really like the drapes at this place better. You know, you're not going to fucking do that shit if it's a fucking major thing that you need to get done right now.
Well, wasn't it a load of refugees that actually left Norway recently because it was too cold?
Yes.
And they're returning back to the war-torn country that they're refugees from.
And there's one guy that's sitting there, there's one guy that's sitting there, and he said he went to fucking Poland, I think it was. No, Sweden, because they offer him a full house.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
That's the only reason why he went to Sweden. He was all like, no, it's because I get a full house. It's like, wow, dude, really?
But then will they be able to make him sit down to go for a piss? That's the question.
Oh God. Probably not. He'll pretty much be all like, how about this? You sit down and I piss in your mouth.
And if you say no, you're being racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it rolls.
Who are you to tell me that that's not the way of my people?
Yeah, exactly that. You don't even know my people, bruv. Fuck's sake.
Oh, man. But yeah, nah, it's just... Like, the only problem I have with the idea of, you know, basically the tax that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Because that also goes towards, like, medical and all that, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, okay. See, here's my problem with that. Now, if a person has never worked a day in their fucking life, right?
Yeah, I know where you're going.
Do they have to pay for private medicine?
Not over here. No, they're trying to.
No. Okay. So the thing is, a person can go through not working a day in their fucking life, you know, scrounging off of other fucking people.
Yeah.
But then get their full medical bills taken care of with your hard-earned money.
Yeah, pretty much that's how it rolls. Yeah.
And there is a chance that your treatment might get delayed because they went in with a fucking hangnail a minute and a half before you, and you're coming in there fucking I-beam sticking out of the side of your fucking head.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And I'll tell you, it doesn't stop there, because also, because obviously I work, I have to pay for my prescriptions. Whereas someone that doesn't work, guess what?
Yeah. You have to pay for their their prescriptions.
Pretty much.
I always want to call them subscriptions, because basically at this point, like with the medical field, it's pill popper of the month. You know, it's all like, that's basically what it is. You know, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not like anti, medication or anything like that. But it's all like, how about this? Don't just sit there and throw a pill at every fucking problem.
Exactly.
How about let nature fucking take its course a little bit?
Yeah. Well, this is it. There's too much fucking. I get that for some, like more severe fucking issues. I get that. Yes, you are going to need medication. I get that. But that's you're very right in what you're saying. Whereas a lot of doctors now, it's like the slightest thing, and they're just prescribing fucking pills to everyone.
So like, I have a slight fever. Oh yeah. Well, does your throat hurt? Well, yeah. All right, here's, 5 prescriptions that you can get from here. This place doesn't carry that, but they carry the generic. But I don't want you to get the generic because the generic has one different thing in it. So I want you to go over to this place and get that. It's all like, can't I just like take some cough syrup? No, you need all these pills. So then you go and not buy the fucking pills, and you drink the cough syrup, and you're good in 2 days. Whereas your buddy who had the same fucking thing went and took the pills, and now he's fucking addicted and needs rehab.
But the thing is, that's how it fucking rolls, though. That's exactly how it fucking happens, man.
Right?
And then, what I mean? Like, some of the shit, like the doctors have prescribed me, and I've read through the fucking, like, the side effects and the possible symptoms of the side effects. So it's like, you know what? I'd rather not fucking take them, thanks.
Especially if you're supposed to take like 5 different pills and all of them have a side effect of possible death. And you're like, this is like playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded gun.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, instead of taking all these pills, I'd rather un-MGTOW myself, and I'll play Russian roulette with a bird. How's that?
Seriously, dude.
But yeah, fucking that's another one of the problems that we got,
Yeah.
And that's before we take into account the amount of fucking doctors that have been fucking trying to kill patients off. You know what I mean?
Oh no, they got that shit fucking passed here in California.
Really?
Yeah, no. If you can get, like, I think it takes 2 or 3 doctors, and the person has to have a terminal illness, and the person has to be able to administer the medication on their own. So they have to basically be able to take the pills.
Fucking hell.
But that is legal if the person wants to commit suicide.
Yeah, but over here they kind of do it illegally. I was kind of using a bit of a dark fucking humor there.
Yeah, Kevorkian. Yeah. Kevorkian-esque bullshit.
You get like the Harold Shipmans and so on of the doctor field and shit.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's all like, I understand, some people just being so miserable in their own body that they just want out.
Yeah.
No. Divorced men, dads that don't get to see their kids. Sorry. We're talking about medical shit here. Medical.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, you have got a point. You have got a point, because I mean, this is part of the reason why MGTOW is what it is.
Yep.
And because you do have a point, because there are so many guys out there. This is why I'm not talking anything new to you, and I get that. But this is why male suicides are on the fucking rise, because the amount of fucking batshit crazy bitches that are out there stopping these fathers from seeing their kids. And that is, what I mean? It's going to have a fucking effect on the man.
I'm going to try to find the old article, because there was a woman who actually tried to sue a guy's parents because he was supposed to be paying child support. He ended up committing suicide, and she tried to sue his parents for child support.
What a fucking bitch.
And she filed the suit like 3 days after he committed suicide.
Fucking bitch. What a fucking whole bag.
Oh, man. I'm going to try to find that shit. I remember when I read that. This was before I was active on my fucking channel. I fucking went ballistic.
Fuck yeah.
It was funny. The cops actually ended up showing up because they thought someone was being murdered.
You're going batshit.
A couple of the neighbors called. They're all like, we think one of our neighbors might be murdering someone.
Turns out he was just screaming at a screen.
Oh, no, it wasn't me screaming at a screen. It wasn't me screaming at the screen. I had thrown my fucking cell phone, and I went into a full-on rage.
Oh,
like, you would have thought I was a juicer at that point.
Oh, shit. That's no good.
I mean, I fucking raged. It pissed me the fuck off. I don't know why it affected me that fucking bad. This was when I was a fucking teenager.
Yeah, because it's fucking bullshit that it should be fucking happening. I mean, what sort of a cunt does that? Oh, hang on. That sort of a cunt.
Yeah.
You know, like what the
it's all like, and then you sit there and you wonder why, you know, men are all like, you know what, this is going south. I'd rather go ahead and kill her and roll the dice with that one than.
yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
It's all like, holy shit. Yeah. You know, whenever you hear a guy say that, your initial knee-jerk reaction is, what the fuck is wrong with you? Until you think about it and you're all like, you know what, I'm with you, brother.
Yeah, it's because it's like, you know what's actually going on in the back of their minds. It's sort of like, right, this bitch wants to fuck me over for fucking 20-something years plus. Right, murder, I'll be out in 6 on good behaviour.
Right?
You know? And I mean, obviously,
the only problem that pops up is whenever there's a kid involved.
Yeah, no, exactly that.
Because the thing is dads tend to actually care about the mental well-being of their kids at the very least, you know. And so it's all like, you know, they're all like, yeah, I'm pretty sure them seeing their dad gut their mother like a codfish right in front of them is probably a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know.
No, exactly, man.
You might end up with a fucking Dexter or something like that afterward.
I don't know. Is that such a bad thing?
Not really. No.
Well, it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? You know.
I mean, what we need to do is we need to produce a whole bunch of those and then just send them to the Middle East and let that problem take care of itself.
Yeah. That could work.
because you know, then they're really, really fucking good at, you know, going ahead and doing the whole infiltration thing, you know, because they're able to hang out with any fucking social group. They're natural chameleons. And, you know, just let them go ahead and slowly but surely do that. And then, you know, the group that they're infiltrating is going to get fucking hella paranoid. No one's going to trust anyone anymore. And then, we all of a sudden become the least of their concerns.
Yeah, that could well work. I don't know how long it would take to put together, though.
I don't know. But, you know, the thing is I actually had a fucked up thought, and I'm sorry I'm going in this random direction with this, but it's actually going back to the Evergreen College thing. Yeah, where I'm going way back to the fucking beginning of the stream. But I was sitting there and I was thinking, you know, it would be awesome if we sat there, talked to all the white students and faculty and all that, to actually, you know, agree for all of, you know, the white students to fucking leave the fucking campus and that sort of thing. So it's only the SJWs there. And also talk to the black ones who were sitting there and protesting and be all like, well, if you don't like it, you know, you can go ahead and come with us. Please do. And then just sit there and drive a bus up with a couple radical jihadis in it, and sit there and just on the side of the wall have like a Muhammad cartoon of him fucking a goat or something on the side of the building, and then just let him loose.
Fuck. Yeah, that would cause some fucking form of reaction, that's for sure. Fuck.
Well, here's the thing. Who would the left be bitching about at that point?
I can answer that one. they'd be bitching that there's no authority figure there to protect them. That's what they'd be fucking bitching about.
They'd be bitching that there were no white people there to take the brunt of it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh, like, no, this is your job. You're supposed to be the ones getting your asses fucked.
Yeah, exactly that. You know, and, you know, it's kind of funny you say that, because one of the other ones that one of the other videos that I saw was that they're saying that white guys should give up their jobs.
Oh yeah, I saw that fucking video. Oh, dude, I was all like, no, we need society to keep functioning. Thank you.
No, wait, because I thought we can take this one further. We can do the typical SJW thing, because we know what they're like, and be like, okay, then, well, I'll quite happily give up my job, but because I earn so much money a week, I expect the government to pay me this because this is what I'm used to. Now, does this sound familiar?
Yeah, divorce.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
in that respect, I'd be more than happy to give my job up, as long as I was going to be paid what I earn for doing fuck all. I think that's a fucking brilliant idea, and I'd be quite happy to give my job up. But I think,
oh yeah,
since I've still kind of got bills to pay and all that kind of shit, I think I'll have to take a pass. But if anyone does want to donate the money to me so I can not bother going to work, so I can give my job up as a white guy, yeah, I'm down.
Oh, you said you're starting up a Patreon? See, like, people have actually suggested that I start up a Patreon. I'm all like, nah, for one, I don't have a big enough following for that. Like, no. It's all like, it's all like, that really wouldn't make me any money. And not to mention, I really don't think my videos are of high enough quality to warrant me getting money for them. Like, to be perfectly fucking honest. Like, because the thing is it's more off the top of my head. The closest I've done to actually any actual real, YouTubing, quote unquote, was my last stream.
Yeah, I think I saw that one. Is that the one on the oh fuck, I was
Twitter?
That's right, it was on Twitter. Yeah, I was watching it today at work. Yeah.
What did you think of that anyway? Just out of curiosity.
Well, the fucking stream. You just fucking hit the nail on the head anyway. You were fucking saying it how it is. But like my comment said, it's like these fuckers, that they just want all the power, and like what you were saying, that the control and the money for doing fuck all, for just basically taking over someone else's business, and then effectively what would happen is what you were saying, which is they'd burn it to the fucking ground.
Yep.
That's exactly what would happen.
And then they blame the original people.
Yes. Oh yeah. Because no accountability. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that, man.
It's kind of like whenever you have a kid that sits there, the parents cooking, the kids in the kitchen, and the parent says, "Stay away from the stove, it's hot." Then the kid fucking puts their hand there, burns it, and then starts yelling at the parent.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's hot, and then it's all like, "I fucking told you."
Yeah, no, exactly that. I'd say you're pretty much fucking spot on in what you were saying about that, man. To be fair, it is exactly as you said it is. In whereas they just want these fucking entitlements.
Yeah,
like, they just. It's funny. Because this is a typical fucking communist fucking attitude. Whereas they don't fucking believe in anyone having property. Whereas at the same time, they don't believe in working to get their achievements.
Yeah.
It's to them.
And that was what I was sitting there and thinking while I was doing it. And then the irony hit me, because they're sitting there and they're doing these people have a communist attitude or a socialist attitude. I mean, I know there's a slight difference between the two, but they have this socialist or communist attitude, and yet they're sitting here promoting fucking capitalism in its purest fucking form with this.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I was just like, oh my God. Honestly, at that point, like, if they were to fucking adopt that model, for a fact 4chan would open up a fucking Patreon so they could go ahead and fucking
just buy it. Yeah, they're just
and just fucking take it the fuck over. There's another anime called Air Gear where they actually have like these leaders. It's a skating anime. kind of like a rollerblading thing, but of course it's anime, so it's all over the top. But they have what's called kings, and they're like the best skaters and that sort of thing. Well, they go to this one area, and there's 3 kings for the area. They meet 2 of the fucking kings, and then when they meet the 3rd king, it turns out that the 3rd king is a chat room.
Is it what now?
A chat room.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like, I was not expecting that. It's one of the few times I actually got thrown for a loop. But it was brilliant. Because the thing is it was all of the skaters in that area would get into the chat room and cast their votes for shit, like to accept someone or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. And basically everyone was telling the main character to go fuck himself in the chat room at the beginning.
Fuck.
But yeah, no, it was pretty fucking epic. And that's what I was sitting there and thinking of with this. I'm kind of an anime geek, just a little bit.
No, I've noticed.
But honestly, if you need a good laugh, go ahead and watch Hellsing Abridged if you haven't watched it already.
Oh, no, I haven't, man. I haven't.
Oh, dude, you want to fucking watch it. You want to. That thing is so politically incorrect. It is amazing. And make sure to watch the abridged one. Don't get me wrong. The original Hellsing was good.
Look, man, I don't want to fucking break shit. I told you.
Oh, no. It's not a break shit thing. You will laugh. You might break your ribs laughing, but you know what? You're already paying for the medical care anyway.
Yeah, but then I got to stand in line, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, no, honestly, dude. But when I was sitting there and thinking about that, that was the first thought that popped in my head, and I'm all like, you know what? With 4chan, I could see them fucking doing that. It's all like, all right, we're just all communally buying these fucking shares, right? And
Yeah.
everyone, and we'll have our own polls on here, and then that's the vote that's cast there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I could see that working out pretty fucking well. Not so much for the snowflakes, but for, you know, the Kekistanis, it would be excellent. We'd have our own propaganda machine at that point.
Yeah, you know it, man.
But, you know, we'd have a way of fighting back.
Well, yeah, but then
we could send Sargon down as our representative.
I wonder if he would represent.
Oh, at that point, I guarantee you he would, just for the troll factor.
Just for the keck factor.
Dude, he'd go bouncing in on his dick like a fucking pogo stick from that. But no, dude, honestly, like with the whole Twitter thing, I'm all like, guys, you know that's a bad idea. But honestly, I think that the shareholders that they have right now will start supporting that shit because, like I said, they want to fucking get out from under it with as little as possible, with as little loss as possible, and this is their way out.
Yeah, maybe.
And you know what? You know, Jack is just sitting there going, "Oh God, please no." You know he's shitting himself right now. He's watching everything just fucking disappear. And when they sat there and said non-profit, I'm like, you are not going to get non-profit status with as fucking political as your platform is. With
the thing is, they'd say non-profit to begin with, wouldn't they?
Yeah. They would say non-profit to begin with until they could get the non-profit status, and then they'd be all like, oh, well, you know, we're just a subscription.
Yeah. No, exactly. Which is what you were saying and that. But then
yeah,
they'd probably, you know what, I wouldn't actually be surprised if it got to the point where not only on a subscription basis, but where they'd actually charge you to say something that they might not necessarily agree with 100%.
Yeah, they're going to probably
just
go, oh, you have to pay this much to not have a censor on.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And if you don't pay that, then you know, the censor will kick in and it'll automatically change anything that you fucking say to ISIS is love, ISIS is life.
Fuck.
You know, I mean, honestly, that I can see that shit.
No, exactly, man. Fucking, it's a bit of fucking madness.
Yeah.
But I don't think. Well, it's hard to say because you know what I mean. Sometimes they can come up with a fucking collateral to do it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about 4chan. I'm talking about the other fucking bunch of chimps. Fucking
You
commie.
know, it's just one of those things. Like honestly, it would the way it would play out is maybe would fucking buy it. Shit like CNN and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well.
You know, like let's be 100% honest. Me sitting there and saying 4chan doing it, that's ideal. But it would probably be shit like CNN, Fox News, all that sort of shit. And then it would just become kind of a dick measuring contest.
Yeah. Well,
in the feminist sense of the word. So that means a wallet measuring contest.
No, it's not a clip measuring contest then.
No.
Oh. So it's not even.
Because they'd be too afraid Donald would come in and grab it.
Yeah, well, there is that. That's just fucking taking all the fun out of it, man. What the fuck?
Not to mention, I mean, remember, they are supporting an ideology that thinks that it's okay to cut clits off. So of course they're not going to be wanting to whip them out there.
No, there is that. There is that. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I just can't wait for like a massive Muslim area to actually pass something where that's legal in the Western world.
Well, no, because that's just kicked off in Michigan, hasn't it?
Huh?
That had kicked off. Well, not passing it as legal, but over in Michigan, there was.
Yeah, they were trying to make a thing that made it specifically illegal, and it didn't pass.
No. But I was watching a YouTube video this morning, and it was only like from when I was watching it about 20 hours ago. So within the last sort of 48 hours, basically, I think it's something about like Michigan is standing up for its rights or something like that. And it basically went on to say everything that had been going on, which had been like a little town. Oh God, what's it called? Is it Dearborn?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think it's Dearborn. And yeah, basically they'd fucking had enough of the kind of I guess Muslim village or whatever you want to call it. And because they knew they were doing shit that they weren't supposed to be doing because it's illegal according to the US laws. And there was like a female surgeon, Muslim surgeon, and she'd been performing the sort of like cutting the clitoris off. Yeah,
the female genital mutilation.
Yeah, that one. And I didn't get to, because I was at work, I didn't get to see the full video. So I'm not sure quite where I got about halfway through and they were saying that they'd had enough of their bullshit pretty much.
Yeah.
And they'd gone in to let them know that they're in America and not in the Middle East. And yeah, and then unfortunately at that point, that's when I was back at work at that point. So I'll have to rewatch it again. But this is kind of exactly how it happens, man. It you know what I mean? It's because first of all, it goes unnoted. And then it goes noted, but nothing happens. And it's only when people actually get fucking together and do something.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is it takes out. When you got fucking specky fucking fucktards like the feminists, who, let's just face it, they're fucked in the head. A lot of them are fucked in the head. Hashtag not all, but a lot of them are fucked in the head.
Vast majority.
You know, it's true. I think to be honest, it's the sort of, not the older generations, but I'd say definitely those that are in their mid 30s to late 40s. Because let's face it, once you hit your sort of mid 40s in the feminist world, you're fucking finished. Feminism does not care about you anymore. You're fucked. You're on your own.
It'll actively try to destroy you. You are now a relic that they want gone. You are living proof of failure. Yeah,
you've served your purpose. Now fuck off. But that's exactly how feminism rolls.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about get the young, sort of, for want of a better expression, get the young blood in, get them all fucking feminized and empowered and all this bullshit. Convince them that they're in a fucking rape culture, which they're fucking not yet.
Yes, they are.
If things carry on as they are, they fucking will be.
No. They're in a rape culture. It's just they're the ones getting the excuses made for them.
Yeah. Well, there is that. It's a fucking fantasy. It's a fantasy rape culture that doesn't actually happen in real life, only in fucking fairy tale land.
It's a bizarro world rape culture, you know, where it's actually counter to reality.
Yeah, no, exactly that. It is exactly that. You know, I mean, obviously, fucking rapes do happen. I do get that as well. I understand that. But
yeah, well, at least theirs is called rape.
Yeah, not to the point where it's a fucking culture, though. For fuck's sake, you know, because if that was the case,
You're right. It's a religion.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go there. You beat me to it. I wasn't gonna go there.
Sorry, I'm kind of on top of it today. I actually have had a couple of days of actual rest, so.
Now you want it like a car bonnet.
But yeah.
Nah, fuck it. But yeah, that's, you know, ask Germany about their fucking rape culture. I'm sure they'll tell you all about it. You dear darling feminists.
Oh, no, because then they're going to sit there and go, well, you're just xenophobic.
Yeah, of course we are. So are the girls.
It's all like, really? It's all like, no. They're sitting there and saying, look, we had a whole bunch of this one demographic come in, and suddenly, all of a sudden, rapes and violent crimes skyrocketed.
Maybe it's the feminists.
It's all like, so let's see now.
It's the feminist.
Oh, I can't wait for feminists to sit there and start blaming themselves instead of fucking blaming.
Listen, never going to happen. That is never, ever, ever going to happen. A woman take actual accountability. Are you for fucking real?
They might try to do it ironically.
I think it will be fucking. They'll probably try and. It'll be weaponized reverse psychology.
Basically.
Yeah, and it still won't work. Fuck.
They'll sit there and, you know, they'll keep going this course that they're on right now for, you know, for a while, and then they'll sit there and all of a sudden go to, oh, well, you know, we were victims of misinformation and so on and so forth, so we can't actually be held accountable for it.
Oh, I find
it's all like, you were the ones producing the false information.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly.
You can't be victims of your own false information.
Yeah, but the Kadonki.
Yeah, right? Jesus.
Exactly that. Fuck's sake.
I mean, so fucking annoying to me how they sit there, they bash Western culture for its quote-unquote mistreatment of women, and then sits there and just ignores, you know, the Eastern cultures.
I think they should send all the feminists, the hardcore ones. They should send them all to the Middle East.
Yeah, at least there they might be able to do some good.
I don't think that will happen.
Target practice called stress relief.
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe they'll tire themselves out on them.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how they actually deal with the real fucking patriarchy.
They wouldn't.
I'm just saying, you know.
They'd be in pigtails in a week.
No, I think they'd be 6 foot under within a week. I think the majority of them would get killed out there. I think that's what. Honestly, a hand on my heart, no messing about. I think if the majority of these radicalized feminists went out to the Middle East tomorrow to try and tell the Middle East about how they're oppressing women, I reckon most of them would be dead within 48 hours.
Probably.
That's what I think would happen.
Yeah. I would absolutely love to fucking see that shit. Honestly, like, that should be broadcast worldwide. Although at that point, then all of a sudden the Muslim countries might sit there and go, hey, here's our chance to throw them off track. No one do anything. We'll get them after the cameras are off.
No, they'd probably send them back saying you can keep these fucking harpies.
They'd be all like, holy shit, we are so sorry we've been attacking you. We understand now.
Yeah, we're sorry. Yeah, we're sorry you have to put up with this shit.
All of a sudden, the UN starts advocating for feminism to be viewed as a terrorist group.
They fucking should be, though. They fucking should be.
Oh yeah, but not as much as Antifa. Like, let's just be fair and honest here. Like,
oh,
Jesus
yeah, well.
Christ, Antifa needs to fucking just. They need to fuck off. Fucking. Yeah, we're fighting fascism with fascism.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fucking dipshits.
That's what happens when people go full retard, man.
Right? It's almost as stupid as sitting there and naming something Anarchy Reigns. You know? It's just an oxymoron. That's all there is to it. Antifa is an oxymoron. Full of fucking morons. That probably do oxy.
Hypocrites.
But it's just... And the thing is as soon as anyone does anything against their fucking violence, as soon as anyone defends themselves, they sit there and look at the police and go, why aren't you doing your job?
Yeah, victim. Yeah, victim mentality.
It's all like, fuck off, dude. Like, honestly, it's just a matter of time until they piss off the wrong fucking group of people, and then they just sit there and wait for them to fuck up again, just so they have an excuse to fucking shoot them, just to mow them down. It's only a matter of time.
I mean, I think, to be fair, the way it's panned out, from what I've seen on YouTube and that, I think the way most of the riots have panned out, I think, you know, the sort of pro-America got sort of side of it, I think they've actually fucking been quite well behaved, because I've watched it and I sort of thought, how would I react if I was there? And it's like, no, I couldn't be that calm and just
I
couldn't know.
Because the thing is they know they're being put under a microscope right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're not, and they're all like, look, we're gonna go ahead and defend our lives, but that's it. You know?
Yeah.
So like once you start beating someone to death, that's when we're gonna fucking do something. Once you start throwing explosives at us, that's when we're gonna do something.
No, exactly. But that's what, you know. Oh, I couldn't be fucking dealing with it. I'd get in trouble. I'd be as bad as fucking. I'm sure I would. I just wouldn't. I can't be fucking dealing with it, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, because I just fucking watch how they antagonize because I'm looking at it from the point of view of like the pro-America obviously want what is best for America and Americans' rights, and then you got these other fucking the Antifa fucking fucktards that don't really know what they're fighting for. Not really. I think they've got a vague idea that they're fighting, but I don't think they totally understand what it is that their ultimate goal that they are actually fighting for. I think what if they, for argument's sake, if they were to achieve that fucking standpoint where they're in charge or whatever, I think they'd be like, fuck, I don't like this. I think that's what would happen with a lot of them.
Oh no, a lot of them, they would absolutely love it. They'd be all like, all right, you say anything that I don't like, I'm going to fucking beat you to death.
Well, yeah, but
and you're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah, but then that is, because the thing is, once they get to, if they were to get to victory, once they got to that point, then the problems would start within the ranks. Like, one of their own would say something that they disagreed with, and then they'd turn on each other. Do you see what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they do that already as it is right now.
Fuck.
You know, it's all like, even with them in a losing state, they're fucking doing that shit. But, yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't have an issue with, you know, standing up to the government when it does something wrong or something like that. But the thing is they're not standing up to the government when the government's doing something wrong. They're standing up to the government when the government's doing something right.
Yeah, well, because it doesn't suit them. That's why.
Yeah,
they've been fed a load of shit that they think is right because it's been fucking painted a pretty picture of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because this is what I mean. If they had their
kind of like one of the people that was commenting on my channel that I haven't heard back from recently.
All right.
That I issued a challenge to.
All right. Well, they got back to you.
They haven't.
Oh.
They haven't.
Boring.
I shouldn't have given them the warning. I shouldn't have told them about my debating history.
No, man, you should fucking just go for it.
I should. I need to learn to use the SJW tactic of blindsiding. I need to learn to do that. But no. I'm kind of like one of those things. Like honestly, if there is a God, I guarantee you, he put that in me for the same reason that he made poisonous animals very brightly colored. You know?
Fuck.
Like a lot of people sit there and tell me that I spit a lot of venom. I'm all like, yeah, because it's either I spit it or I swallow it. What would you do? You know? So
well,
come the fuck on.
Will it poison you if you fucking swallow it? That's the question.
Probably.
No, well then.
Because then it festers. Then it festers, and then I go from being typical pit viper to a fucking Komodo dragon. Can kill anything with a single bite.
That sounds good. Sounds useful.
Yeah, right.
Especially when dealing with SJWs. So.
I am terrified of Komodo dragons. I will never go near a fucking Komodo dragon. I'm absolutely terrified of those things.
No, they're all right.
Yeah, no, not with as fast as they fucking move. No,
they're all right. They're fine. What's the matter with you?
Like, I honestly, I don't know which thing I'd fear worse, a Komodo dragon or a fucking black mamba. Because, I mean, with a black mamba, yeah, you're gonna fucking die. But with a Komodo dragon, yeah, you're gonna fucking die. It's going to be a slow and horrible, painful death. Whereas with a black mamba, you get hit, and a few minutes later, you're dead.
Yeah, I guess it is a... Yeah, I'd go with a mamba. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm all like, if I'm gonna die, I want it to be fucking quick.
Yeah, exactly that, man.
So in that regard, I kind of understand, the suicide bombers, sitting there running in. Ah! I mean, at least then it's over quick. But unless they're like super unlucky and it explodes just right to where it just, separates their happy bits from their top bits.
Oh, fuck.
And then they're just sitting there like, oh my God, how in the hell did I react fast enough to stuff my guts up into the fucking cavity? God, this fucking hurts.
Fuck. Oh, man. Dude, bear me 2 seconds, dude. I'll be right back, yeah?
Yep.
All right, cool.
So, to anyone watching, how you liking the stream? Let's see. Put this over here. Hey, Chaz, how's it going? I don't know if you're still here or not. How's it going, Nicola? Well, my debating background, actually, I was part of a debating club for a while in high school, just for the fun of it. I never actually joined them in any of their debates because I was one of the ones that they would bring in to debate against. They would go ahead and let me know, and I would just go in, because they would practice on their lunch break. And so I was already in that room talking with my friends, and so every once in a while they'd get me up there to debate and just on the fly. But there were actually a couple of teachers there that actually tried to sit there and push some liberal bullshit. Well, we live in a very conservative area where I live. And the thing is we had a lot of teachers that sat there and armed us against this shit. So, yeah, my debating background is actually more street debate than anything else, kind of the on-the-fly debate, as opposed to the type of debate that most people will go ahead. And I'm sorry if you guys have been commenting on live chats. I did not realize I had to have the live chat up in the web browser, I thought you guys would pop up in the chat in this window over here with the Google Hangouts window. So I just learned something. But anywho, as far as my debating background is concerned, I actually tend to debate people on the spot, as opposed to going ahead and preparing for like 2 weeks before a debate. But the thing is I find that to be much more conducive to an exchange of ideas. The reason why I think it's such a good way of doing things is because of the pure and simple fact that your opponent can surprise you with some information. And with the way that the internet is, you can go ahead and double check them on the spot if you really want to. If you can sit there and go, well, let me go ahead and double check that. Where's your source? You know, and the thing is that more often than not leads to at least something more resembling the truth than someone sitting there and having 2 weeks to prepare a whole bunch of bullshit. So that's the reason why I debate the way that I do. Don't get me wrong, you know, doing your homework and so on and so forth is definitely important. I'm not saying that, you know, but the thing is you shouldn't just fair enough. Yeah, like I said, when I was younger, I actually typically didn't hang out with the guys. I tended to hang out with the girls. So the gift of gab is kind of a survival requirement at that point. But I'm actually a lot more talkative on YouTube than I am in real life. Typically in real life, I tend to stay quiet. But the reason why is because whenever you don't say a whole hell of a lot, when you do speak, people tend to listen. Whereas if you're constantly talking, they don't listen to you. They think that your word has less value. And so, but I'm also one of those people, I'm not afraid to speak up when I feel that it is necessary. Or if someone's blatantly wrong and I know that they're wrong. Because the thing is they might not know that the information that they're giving is false. I've actually come across that quite often. But in my last bout of schooling in nursing school, I actually had one teacher that was trying to push the full SJW thing. She was trying to teach the glass ceiling and all that sort of thing. Well, I ended up looking up the person who wrote the book, and it turned out that that person was a feminist. And I looked up what type of actions that person had taken before they had written that book, and they had actually been part of several violent groups. And so when I brought that up to the teacher, she started going off on me, and it actually ended up going up to where me and her were arguing in front of the dean of the school. Yeah, she doesn't teach there anymore. Because the thing is she could not defend a single one of her stances, and she had actually said several racist things and several sexist things against men and against whites. Thing is she was white herself, but the thing is you know, she was like that far end feminist, you know, bull dyke lesbian, absolute man hater, that sort of shit. So the thing is she didn't really have much of a leg to stand on. But that's actually one of the ones where I'm all like, you know what? I'm happy to have that head on my mantle. So that's a little bit of my background for debate. Thanks for the question, Harry.
I've still never heard of them types.
What was that?
I've never heard of them types of feminists.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, no, they're so rare. But yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't realize I had to have the live stream window up in my browser. I thought that their chat would show up in our group chat in here. Yeah. I was wondering why there wasn't people fucking chatting in the previous streams. Son of a bitch. I am a dumbass.
No, I've just opened it on the iPad thing, and it just shows, from like 9:30, people have been chatting. Like we're like, whoa, shit. We're not ignorant bastards, honestly.
Oh God, sorry guys, we're not used to the live streaming thing. We're still trying to figure all this shit out as we go. If you couldn't tell, But I mean, at least you get a nice cheap laugh at our expense.
Yeah, exactly that.
If nothing else, we get to provide you that. So did it all come out all right, dude?
Yeah, man, all sorted. Happy days.
All right, cool. Yeah, I completely forgot what we were talking about because I started talking with the chat.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. So,
but yeah, no, yeah, sorry, Harry. Well, now that I know this, now I can go ahead and have the live chat up. So when you guys go ahead and go to interact with me, I can stop being such a little pretentious prick.
guys, come back, come back. You didn't realize, come back.
Well, apparently he was trying to comment on my Twitter stream last night, and because I wasn't seeing it, I wasn't able to respond.
No, see,
that sucks. I think that would have probably been the one where a lot of people would have been trying to like communicate or something like that.
Well, how did you do that stream? Because when I use the phone to do it, the comments come up really quickly, but then they go away really quickly as well.
I live in California, Harry. Yeah, no, I was doing it on my computer. Okay. Just like this stream's on my computer. That's the reason why I don't have the camera going, because the lighting in my room absolutely fucking sucks. Like, and not to mention my room's messy as shit, and I'm just not. I'm not cleaning it up with the way that shit is right now. Not with everything else that's going on.
Listen, right, I wouldn't expect you to.
But I mean, obviously, you know, people aren't probably expecting a super cleanly room. You know, just from looking at me on my fucking videos. Obviously, you know, that's not of the utmost importance to me. I mean, I don't have a whole bunch of like trash in my room or anything like that, but just, you know, like my bed's not made, you know, I got a couple boxes because I still haven't unpacked from the move from about half a year ago.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. Just like, because the thing is, I got in here and after all the fucking move, because it was one of those quick moves. And so I was all like, yeah, no, fuck later. Yeah, famous last words.
Oh, fucking hell.
At least I'm good to go for a fucking garage sale.
Yeah, everything's boxed.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Buy the mystery box, $20. I'm actually going to school to be a nurse, Harry. I'm not a nurse yet. I haven't gone through the licensing or anything like that. Some family issues got in the way, and so I had to stop doing my nursing school to take care of my father. But I'm planning on going back and finishing as soon as this all gets sorted. All right, sorry about that.
Right, where are we at? You still in?
I don't know. You go ahead and give us a subject to fucking go off on.
What, me or Harry?
You.
Oh, fucking hell. What else can we attack tonight?
Let's see. There's a lot that we can attack.
We've done the usual suspects, haven't we?
Yeah, we've pretty much done the usual suspects. All right, no. Here's one that I haven't done in a while. Anita Sarkeesian.
Don't know a great deal about her, but go on.
All right. Well, the thing is she actually has a nonprofit organization.
Gamergate.
Yeah, it's a Gamergate, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Harry. It is definitely dominated by women, but the thing is
he's got
a lot of the women in there don't have that chip on their shoulder. Usually, those women don't last long. Because the other women will fucking jump their ass about it. And the thing is it's really funny in there because those pompous ones will sit there and say something that's blatantly wrong, and you just sit there, you let them go ahead, you give them enough rope for them to hang themselves, and then you sit there and go, well, what about this, and this? Because critical thinking is actually graded in those classes. So if you show that you don't have a propensity for critical thought, you can fail a class just off that. But anywho, No, with Anita Sarkeesian, there's this like big thing where they're saying that feminist frequencies shouldn't be a nonprofit organization because they're putting out so much political bullshit, both on Twitter and in their videos and all that, but mostly on Twitter and other social media, not so much in their videos. But a lot of people are ignoring all the tweets and shit. And so, but yeah, she's definitely outside the realms of legal for that.
Yeah, but then it's just another fucking female scream for attention, isn't it? Really? That's all it's going to boil down to.
Well, Harry, it's not so much that nurses are empathetically devoid, but what it is you have to be able to separate yourself from it. I mean, yeah, you have to be able to show some empathy, but you can't let shit get to you. Because if you do let shit get to you, you will fucking burn out. You will go insane at that point. I mean, hell, just me in nursing school, just doing my clinicals alone, it's fucking horrible, dude. I mean, some of the shit that you see and that there's nothing that you can do about it, you have to harden yourself to it. I know it sounds harsh, but the thing is that's one of the things, because the nurse has to also be able to critically think about the situation and not let their emotions take over. Because if they let their emotions take over, then they can someone. Much like feminists do every day.
Yeah, you know it.
But yeah, no. So they're questioning whether or not she's legal as far as that's concerned. And honestly, I'm looking at it. No, she's not. I mean, she has over politicized a lot of fucking shit. And as a nonprofit, you're not supposed to be politically charged. That's part of the thing here in the U.S. And I watched a video from Mundane Matt, and I mean, normally I agree with him on a lot of shit. You know, of course, there's some shit that I disagree with him on, but it was kind of it was kind of difficult to watch him ignore the tweets. You know, I was all like, dude, you're usually on top of this shit, but he was focusing specifically on one video. And I'm all like, dude, people aren't arguing that that one video that she made is the you know, only thing that she's done, but that should be it. No, they're saying all this shit and now this on top of it. And so, you know, I think Mundane Matt kind of missed the target by a country mile. Yeah, Harry. I don't. You said you worked in a hospital. Was it actually a nursing care home or a hospital, like a acute care facility? And while he's going ahead and typing his response, but yeah, no. My problem with Anita Sarkeesian is, for one, well, she's Anita Sarkeesian, and there you go. Let's be honest.
No, exactly that.
You know.
You've got an annoying.
Why were you muting yourself there? Were you spanking it or something? What's up, man?
Well, you know what? I pressed the button once. I haven't got a clue what's going on now.
Long-term acute care. Okay, yeah. Long-term acute care is one of the hardest things, because the thing is with the nursing homes, you're more like, the people kind of accept it unless they have like dementia or something like that, you know, then, you know, they're incapable of fully accepting it because they half the time don't know where they're at. But with the long-term one, it's really hard for them because usually they're coming from a short-term acute care hospital. And then they go to, you know, those long-term acute cares where, you know, where there's a chance of them going home and that sort of thing. But usually they had the idea in their head that they were going home after the short-term acute care. So they're feeling kind of helpless at that point. So that's actually one of the hardest places to be. And that's the reason why those nurses seem like they're devoid of empathy. They're not. They actually care about the patients. Well, at least the good nurses do. You can tell who the good nurses are because all you have to do is watch how the CNAs go ahead, the care assistants underneath the nurses. You have to look at how they react to the nurses. If they're constantly telling the nurse to fuck off, they're more than likely a bad nurse that think that their shit doesn't stink and that they're above doing the, cleaning and all that sort of shit, the typical nursing duties. But the ones that are there and right down in the trenches, you can definitely tell that they care. All right. But yeah. But yeah, as far as Anita Sarkeesian is concerned, it's all like, I have an issue with the bullshit that she spreads, for one. The whole Gamergate thing, that's only part of it. I don't know if you've ever watched any of her videos, but Jesus Christ, that bitch.
I can't say that I have, man, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I've sat through her videos just to go ahead and do research, but that's it. It was torturous. I would rather get a filling with no Novocaine.
Okay, so if you had a choice between watching an hour-long Anita Sarkeesian video, right, or
I'll jump dick first into a lava pit before that.
Or wait for it, or a 2-hour date with Lacey Green, which would you go for?
The 2-hour date with Lacey Green, because at least then I'd get my dick sucked.
But would you?
Yeah, I would.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I take her to a Muslim community where she can't say no. Boom!
Okay, you got me. Fair. What can I say?
What are y'all's thoughts on the return of the traditional woman? I call bullshit.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fucking happen, dude. Because the thing is women have a really hard time moving backward.
Yeah.
Unless it's onto a cock, so they can go ahead and take the guy for all he's worth.
No. That's going back for a beta cock. That's what that's about. They'll go back for a beta cock.
Yeah.
While still wanting to bang the alpha. That's just fucking mentality of it, man.
But as far as the traditional woman is concerned, honestly, my view on it is the traditional woman is dead. That's very true, Harry. That's very true. Are you able to see the chat, DILLIGAF?
Yeah, man, I can see it. Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, honestly, dude, I kind of agree.
Yeah, but the thing is that they.
Oh yeah, especially with me, dude.
I'm not too sure that I agree with what you're saying there, Harry, with about they just want to be manhandled and treated like a whole. The thing is that's probably, yeah, you're probably right in one aspect, is whereas yes, they probably think they really want it, but when it actually happens, guess what? Victim card. And the man's an asshole, and this is why I'm a feminist. Now I've got to dress up like a cunt and go and stand in fucking Times Square and fucking protest about it or whatever.
Well, no, because that comes when they're not paid like a whore. They want to be manhandled. They want to be treated like a whore, but they also want to be paid like one.
Well, look, they get all the benefits from the fucking government anyway. What the fuck more do they want? Oh, more. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that more.
My
yeah,
bad.
There you go. Boom. But yeah.
Greedy bitches.
All right, this is the one time I'm smoking in my house. Fuck it. My daughter ain't here. We're good. Not to mention I got the window open now, and I got the fan blowing toward it. Go ahead, Febreze the shit.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Right, seriously. But yeah, as far as the whole return of the traditional woman, that's not going to fucking happen. Because the thing is for the return of the traditional woman, we would have to return to traditional values. and men aren't willing to do that.
Well, not only that though, I don't think women are capable of doing that, because if you got to take in the whole how things are now. Sorry, Harry's just saying they want freedom to fuck around and have you pay their bills. Exactly, that's exactly what I was going to go on to say. Is they've become so narcissistic in their ways, and I'm using that word a lot, but now I mean it more in a slang term rather than an actual cluster B. But it's because they're so totally self-centered, and whereas they have the impression that they can do fine without a man, and we don't need no man here, and my child don't need a man, and all this other bullshit. When it actually comes to it, they actually fucking crumble, and they can't actually make it on their own.
And then they blame it on men not stepping up.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, it's fucking it's spot on though, isn't it? Are we fucking wrong or not? Or not? You know what I mean? Of course we're not fucking wrong. You know.
See, they don't need a man, but their expensive habits do.
Well, I mean, like I said, out of all the girls, I haven't been in a great deal of relationships. I mean, obviously, I've probably had a fucking fair few in that. But I think out of all of them, there was one of them that was actually the closest to a fucking Noel that I'd ever fucking met, and she got turned bad by her mum. So she was on the right tracks until her mum fucking opened her mouth and started telling her to whore herself out. Literally is, well, not literally, but pretty much is what her mum was telling her. You need to put it out there more, girl. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, why would you want to corrupt your daughter? She's a nice girl. All right, she doesn't want to be with me. Fair enough, not a problem. But still, she doesn't need to act like that. But
Yeah.
of course, what happened is her mum's her dad had cheated on her mum because her mum was batshit crazy and he'd had enough of her. But instead of calling for a divorce and doing it the right way, he obviously, you know, whatever happened, and he ended up cheating on her, whatever. And yeah, this bitch just went crazy, and then, you know, started telling her daughter how not to fucking behave, you know.
So what you're saying is he sticked his D in two different cluster Bs.
He definitely stuck his dick in one cluster B, man, definitely, and that would have been this girl's mum, you know. But the other one, I'm not sure about.
But you see, the thing is women also don't stop to think, well, why is this guy cheating? You know, like me, I don't support cheating. I really don't.
Same as that.
But the thing is, you know, I also sit back and ask, why? And the thing is that question is usually met with a lot of fucking rage. Not from the man, but from the woman.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's the woman cheating, and I ask why, the woman rages, and the guy goes, "Oh, it's probably this." Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the thing is again, that comes down to critical thinking, and a lot of women aren't taught critical thinking. In fact, in nursing, they actually try to teach you critical thinking because so few people have the ability for it nowadays.
Yeah, so I'm just reading what Harry's writing.
Yeah, it's all good.
Written, sorry. I think it really is narcissism. You know what? And I do kind of agree with you. Whereas, you know, with personal experiences with cluster Bs and that, and seeing the amount of what I can only describe as narcissistic behavior. Now, whether they're actual cluster Bs or whether it's just narcissistic traits, because, you know, we all have a level of narcissism within us. It's a survival trait. We have to have it.
Yeah.
But it's having a healthy boundary for that narcissism.
Well, if you have absolutely no narcissism, you cannot have any feeling of self-worth.
Yeah, exactly. You can't survive, you know?
It's just like, you know, all right, we need some carbon dioxide in our system for us to survive. But too much, and...
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, you know, Harry's got me in nursing mode at this point. Sorry.
When I was a kid, my mum would tell my sisters to sow their wild oats when they're young. Again, that's fucking. I mean, maybe I'm just old fucking fashioned or something. I know I'm old, but anyway.
Not to mention, no offense, Harry. No offense here, but your mom's a fucking retard. All right? And hear me out on this. Because the thing is the sister doesn't sow her wild oats. She's the plantation where the oats are sown.
Yeah.
Men sow the oats. We are the seed bag. Yeah, I know.
You funny cunt.
Well, he's probably been watching my channel for a little bit, so he probably knows how I am. You know, it's all like, sorry, I ain't candy coating this shit. Yeah, he replied, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, no, seriously, it's and to any of the viewers that are watching now, I finally figured out how to view live chat, so please feel free to weigh in. My retardation has somewhat subsided.
Hang on. There you go. just sort of throw my oar in there as well.
Oh.
Yeah, feminism is cancer.
Yeah, I know. But every woman is a horrible feminist.
No, you see, this is where I think that not all.
No. I think every woman is a horrible feminist.
They have the potential.
And the reason why is because when you have a woman talking about feminism, but whenever they talk about feminism, they talk about how strong a woman is and so on and so forth.
Yeah, but
they're lying.
Yeah, but this is where the narcissism comes in. This is exactly. Let me explain it. Because
anyone ODing on narcissism cannot be a good feminist.
They're trying to project themselves onto someone else as being something that they're not.
Actually, they're not trying to project themselves onto someone else. They're trying to project someone else onto themselves.
Well, no, because
they're trying to project someone who has actually managed that fucking success onto themselves when they're a miserable, horrible, fucking cat lady.
You see, what tends to happen in that dynamic is they will actually steal it from the other person, whether physically or metaphorically steal it. Either way, they'll get the like. Okay, let's take a typical divorce court, right? Say with a okay, I'll use my example with my ex, right? And whereas, you know, she believed she was entitled to all these things, and so after clearing out the house, rather than doing everything 50-50 like she was supposed to, and then cleared the bank account, you know, she'll be then like, oh yeah, fucking, I got XYZ amount of money, you know, and put herself the place in power, even though she actually went against the law and the agreement that we had in place to do that.
Yep.
That's pretty much how, you know, some narcs work that. Others, I mean, well, she also went as far as stealing parts of my identity. Now, by that, I mean the actual person that I am, rather than bank cards or identification or anything like that. You know? And yeah, Harry, you're right. Yeah, they're not trying to project that they're a man. They're trying to project that they're as capable as a man, which they're not, because they're not fucking built for it.
Right?
You know?
They're built strong in different ways from men.
But of course, if you tell them that, what I just said, you know, then all of a sudden, like, you know, like what your sort of mum was telling you was you're a male chauvinistic pig. Well, chances are you're not. She's just a fucking man hater, and she doesn't know why. I mean, there might be a genuine, legitimate reason, but I don't think a lot of them actually know why they dislike men so much. I think it's just because of the sort of general.
I agree with what Ryan just said.
No one agrees with me, fuckers. Fucking bollocks! I'm not fucking doing any more streams. Fucking.
Oh, look at that, Harry. You just hurt DILLIGAF's feelers.
Fuck this, I'm going to go out for a cigarette.
Fuck it, smoke in the house like a real man.
Smoke alarms.
You're a man. You know how to take out a battery, damn it.
No, they're built in. They're built in.
If you can change a light bulb, you can take out a battery.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be like a feminist.
DILLIGAF, I'm with you, bro.
Listen, I'm trying to get some entitlements like what women get. I figure if I whinge about it enough, someone will do it for me.
Hey, DILLIGAF, by the way, this is an unrelated thing. It actually has to do with Rooster Teeth and Gavin from Rooster Teeth. I don't know if you ever watched them. What does gaff mean?
What are we talking about? What, a gaff in the English language?
Yes, like proper English language, not American bastardized English.
All right, okay. So if I'm going around your gaff, I'm going around your house.
Harry just told you to man up.
Harry, whereabouts in America are you?
Watch out, Harry. He's going to go ahead and hack your account and put up your personal information as well as a Muhammad drawing.
No. You'd wish I'd dox you. I'm not that kind of a person.
Right.
And I don't mean kind as in kindness.
I was sitting there, I was all like, oh shit, he's going off.
Texas. Excellent. I like Texas. That's where Rob Zombie's from.
Although, you know what, you motherfuckers, when you were fucking voting for Trump, I saw that flickering, motherfucker.
What's that now?
Oh, I'm talking to Harry.
Yeah, and I want you to repeat what you said.
I said I saw Texas flickering back and forth, motherfucker.
Oh, what, on the voting? Yeah.
When the presidential vote was happening.
That's because Harry didn't know what he wanted to do.
He didn't know if he wanted to be a slave or be free.
Well,
actually, you know what? If Hillary had gotten in, I'm pretty sure Texas would have seceded.
That's the Mexicans.
That's the Mexicans, bro.
Oh,
I know. I was sitting there, when I was watching the flickering, the first words out of my mouth was, all right, that's the southern Texas vote right there. Now the northern part's going to come in and flip that shit right quick and in a hurry.
But you guys still blame the fucking Mexicans.
Well, at this point, they actually have a valid excuse there. But I mean, hell, that was also kind of like with California, dude. Like, honestly, do you think if we didn't have an open shot to Tijuana from California, do you honestly think that this state would be blue? I mean, hell, our state was flickering. Our state flickered red a couple times. And that's with places like LA, San Diego, and Sacramento.
No, you're right, man. I'm quite oblivious to American politics.
Well, no, I was actually surprised when I saw California was being wishy-washy there for a bit. I was all like, are they counting the northern votes first? But no, apparently they counted the southern votes first, and then they counted the northern. But unfortunately, you know, like if they had counted the northern votes first, Hillary probably would have shot herself.
I think he's talking to you there, dude. California. That's fucking bad.
California. Yeah, seriously, no, honestly, dude. Especially since now they're trying to fucking get the whole the same bullshit that you guys have over in the UK with healthcare. They're trying to get that going here.
No, mate. No, don't let them do it.
Yeah,
yeah. It's bullshit because they'll put.
Although it might benefit me because then they can't hold me responsible for getting health care for my daughter.
Well, no, because
they can't say that I have to purchase health insurance for her.
No,
anymore. So it'll reduce my cost.
The way it works here is it's free healthcare for kids up until 16, I think it is.
Yeah, well, with the way that it works here is because I am a non-custodial parent. As far as the law is concerned, not in practice, but as far as the law is concerned, I'm a non-custodial parent because I have a penis.
Okay.
I have to pay for the entirety of my daughter's medical bills.
Fuck's
In
sake.
addition to child support.
Fucking, they do fuck you, don't they? Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking raw. I'm ready for prison. I'm already stretched out. They're not gonna want this shit because my asshole's already so wide.
You're right. Just don't drop the soap, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna drop the soap and they're gonna run because they're gonna be afraid they're gonna get sucked in. You're gonna be like, oh god, it's a black hole! Oh shit!
Fuck.
It's a hairy maw. But yeah. No, like when the voting was going down, I was sitting there like, when I saw Florida going off, I was all like, oh shit. I was all like, that just actually opened up a path for Trump to win as soon as Florida went to him. Don't sag your pants. I don't sag my pants, not on purpose anyway.
Prison bitch. Sag life. Fucking hell.
The only time my pants are coming down is when I'm ready to stick my dick into someone's skull.
Are you sure?
Yep. No, it's funny. My buddy's dad, he always had the saying, there's no one man. He's all like, but I'm also not for solo sex. I'm all for group. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, couldn't be dealing with that.
Yeah, I'm all like, dude, no. I'm sorry. I don't need to hear about a guy getting double penetrated.
Yeah.
Well, I actually caught one of these. Yo, hey, Sin, how's it going, man? Have you had your surgery yet? Sin's someone that I met on Twitter and been talking with him somewhat regularly. It's actually been sporadically lately because, you know, I've been staying away from the cancer that is Twitter.
Oh, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just don't use it.
Yeah. No, Twitter is fucking absolutely horrible.
No, mate, never been on there. Never want to go on there.
Yeah.
I don't even do Facebook.
I mean, it's good if you're undecided on whether or not you want to commit suicide. Because it's going to do one of two things. Either it's going to get you to pull the trigger, or it's going to go ahead and make you so fucking stubborn that you will never die. It's one of the two. It depends on the type of person you are.
Yeah, well, I think I'm already on that stubborn part anyway. I think I always have been. So, yeah.
All right, Sin, I'm going to have to go ahead and get onto Twitter and read your message. I'll probably do it after the stream, and I'll reply.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a saying over here that's too much Twitter makes you a twat. You know that, right?
Yeah. Thug Life, all the social medias have the same features now. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's why the only one I'll entertain now is YouTube, man.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of good because it's the amount of bullshit. I think what fucking pushed it over the edge for me with Facebook was when they're trying to tell me how to spot fake news.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like
how to spot fake news. Does it have an MSM logo on it?
Yeah.
There you go. Fake news.
Facebook. Right, I thought so.
I am happily a dick, sir. I am happily a dick. So says Sin Religious. All right, 1 second. I got to answer my phone really fast.
Kill. Have you answered it yet or what? No, if you guys want to bring up some comments to chat while Ryan's on the phone, I'll do my best to sit in his absence. All right, cool. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to say anything. I think he might get a bit mad You know, start talking about his boyfriend like that, he'll get the right arse, you know. Yeah, yeah. We'll just keep it between ourselves and let him think that we don't know. It's all good. Until he watches the stream back and realizes, yeah. But until then, it's all good.
Yeah, no, I see it now, fuckers.
Oh, bollocks.
I actually got my experimenting out earlier on in my life. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hey, Harry, I think it's more bappy. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit.
A lot of shit's been discussed, Sin. A lot of shit.
Yeah, man. I think we've practically fucking annihilated everything tonight.
Right. Yeah, no, like we're gonna be at some point we're gonna have to get together and talk about the whole companion bot thing and just have an entire stream dedicated to that shit. Because I don't want to go ahead and waste that one on a little random BS stream. I want that one to be like, hey, let's do this shit. You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Sounds good. Well, we can do that next Monday if you want.
Well, you know what, Harry? If your sister, followed your mom's advice, she's probably saying that right now.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, there's no problem with being bi, dude. I mean, if you can't decide, which hole your dick belongs in, that's all good.
Well, no, you got to look at it from the other aspect, man. It doubles your chances.
What do you think about the European migrant and their connection with women wanting masculine men? Well, I think there's a reason why they're trying to protect the Muslim faith so much. Let's just say that. Because the thing is, I mean, let's be honest. Whenever, think of it this way: whenever people capitulate to feminists, just know a hole is a hole. Yeah, seriously, Sin. But the thing is when feminists are capitulated to, what do? They bitch more until they're told to shut the fuck up, right? Then they bitch and whine and piss and moan, and then they get told to shut the fuck up again, and then they go home and they fucking masturbate. All right, it's just kind of like a guy at a strip club at that point. They go there to get all hot and flustered, and then they go home and then they do their shit. Right? It only produces mud babies every once in a while. But yeah. So yeah, honestly, the thing is it goes back to what you were saying before, Harry, about how they want to be manhandled and treated like whores. Well, guess which ideology is more than happy to go ahead and give them that? In spades.
Yeah, but the thing is, as soon as they get it, they complain.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're women. They have to complain.
So you can't win either way. It doesn't matter whether you're a European migrant or anything else.
Well, I mean, you can win. You can go. You can go ahead. And did you ever play Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, man.
All right. Have you played the most recent one?
No, I haven't, man. No.
All right. Well, there's a character named Silent. There's a reason why she's named Silent.
Because she doesn't fucking talk.
Yes. And apparently the story is her vocal cords were removed.
Excellent.
There's your solution.
Now, there's a brilliant idea.
Stop female genital mutilation and move to the important part. That's all I'm saying.
And I've thought of another one. I've thought of another one that could go with the vocal cords being removed.
It produces little shits that I don't have to pay for. Oh, God, Sin.
Do you remember Total Recall, the original?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember
one of my favorite movies?
Do you remember they had the neck tags where as soon as they stepped out of the boundary, their heads blew up?
Yeah.
Right. Well, we'll have them collars with the front door. along with the vocal cords removed. I think we're going somewhere with this.
Yeah.
I think we're upsetting a few people as well that watch the stream, but yeah.
No, what would be fucking awesome is sitting there and having the whole shock collar thing, and have it where the husband has the key to it. So that way, anytime they fucking talk, so at least it's entertaining for people around. You know, just seeing a woman start to spaz the fuck out.
I thought they'd
make them really. Yeah, comment of the night. Yeah, probably, man. But yeah, go ahead and have it where, you know, the woman spazzes the fuck out because she just got shocked, and the guy has the key for it. So if he wants her to be noisy while they're fucking, he can go ahead and take it off temporarily for that.
Yeah, that kind of seems to make sense.
And then he can go ahead. Then he can go ahead and record her voice, so that way when she goes ahead and hops into the shower, if he really wants to get rid of her, all he has to do is play back the recording.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I think bots are the way forward. They're just going to be...
As the entire Islamic culture just cheers with that idea.
Yeah.
Divorce is the key to that shock collar. Nope, because we got to go ahead and get rid of no-fault divorce. And and shocking her into a coma is not a valid reason.
It's not a felony either. Fuck's sake.
I feel like a horrible person for even going down that line of thought, actually.
Well, I think all I've just done to justify it to myself is how many innocent men have been fucking imprisoned. Right, justified.
Yeah, seriously. And remember, we're supposedly a patriarchal system that wants women to have no power, right? Well, these SJWs keep saying that words are the most powerful thing out there, right? So obviously, at that point, you know, if we're really going to be a good patriarchy, we need to stop women from using words.
Absolutely. And voting and thinking.
Yeah. Oh, God. Because you've been feminized. Dude, Harry? Dude.
Your guilt saying that comes from. Which guilt?
I mean, the sex bot thing would work. I mean, we could easily already grow humans from artificial wombs. Yeah, no. That's actually going to be part of that stream, dude. Actually, Stan, I'm probably going to go ahead and invite you to the stream if we haven't already done it by the time you're up and running and ready to go ahead and do a stream. I'll probably invite you to a stream to be with me and DILLIGAF in it.
Hey, Harry,
that's where your guilt saying that comes from.
You talking about my white guilt or my male guilt? Which ones?
Oh no! He's talking about me saying that I feel kind of guilty going down the line of thought that I went down with the shock collar thing.
Yeah.
The only guilt that comes from is from the whole shower bit where, you know, she gets electrocuted to death from him playing back the recording of her getting her brains fucked out. That's the only part, you know, because I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the only part, you know, and it's not so much. It's not so much, you know, because of him, you know, getting rid of the old model and being able to upgrade up to the next one. It's because now he's, you know, gonna have to jerk off during that time frame.
Well, I suppose there's probably less effort in jerking off than there is in having sex.
Oh, it truly is. Oh God. Like honestly, I for the most part prefer to jerk off. The only time I'm a fucking rage fuck.
Yeah, listen, because you're not going to emotionally blackmail yourself afterwards. That's why.
Well, I became MGTOW actually relatively recently. I was teetering on the fence for a while, but it was I was teetering because of my experiences with my ex and, well, just all my exes except for one, really. I only had one that didn't actively try to fuck me over. But I ended up becoming MGTOW because I started making I ended up making videos, you know, more along the lines of kind of MRA, you know, equality and that sort of thing. And the more I looked into it, the more I was all like, wait a minute, whoa, okay, feminists have been lying about this, and this. And it's not just feminists, it's women. You know, they're lying about this, and this. And then I started observing the world around me and started remembering things that I had observed. And I took off that social lens, and all of a sudden I was in a nightmare. And I'm like, oh, so this is what the red pill tastes like. Great. Awesome.
Thanks.
So then I went through my red pill rage. I'm still not done with my red pill rage. Let's be completely fucking honest. I'm probably never going to be done with my red pill rage because I'm one of those guys that subsists off of anger.
Yeah, but you're still quite young though, aren't you, man? To be fair, without sounding disrespectful.
32?
Yeah, you're still quite young, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, but
I guess that would be considered young nowadays.
You know, but honestly, because you're still the way to look at it is you just come out of your late 20s, right? You're only 32, and you've been through whatever bullshit you've been through, and you know, I mean, you're being dragged through it anyway. So you're going to have a lot of anger there anyway, partly because of your age group and partly because of what you're going through or what you've been through, plus the other shit that you got going on in life as well. And it's honestly, man, I mean, I'm an old fucker. I'm pushing 40 this week, for fuck's sake. But up until I was like probably 37, 38, that's when I started like calming the fuck down quite a lot. I mean, I've still got the ability to get angry if I really fucking wanted to, but you know, just not. Nah. A lot of the time now is I can't be bothered. So it's definitely an age mentality. And cheers, Harry.
Is it your birthday, Dill?
Friday.
Oh, happy early birthday, man.
Cheers,
Fuck.
guys. Much appreciated.
Maybe on Friday I'll release a video, you know, Marilyn Monroe style.
Since apparently
I backed for that team according to fucking Harry here. I promise I will make it as cringe as possible if I can get around to making it.
Bastard, you better fucking not.
I'll try to go flat out Milo on it.
You fucking wrongin'. Oh shit. But this is it. 'Cause I mean, like a lot of it.
Yeah, Sin's younger than me.
Is down to age. You know, it's age, what you're going through, and how you process it. I mean, I'm sure that there are probably guys my age, and they're still going through red pill rage because they haven't accepted the red pill for what it is. You know. But I mean, fuck. I mean, I spent a lot of my youth being angry anyway, which didn't really fucking help. But you know, hey,
have Sin dance provocatively for him.
Harry, you realise I can see that, right?
Poor DILLIGAF, his channel's gonna get flooded.
Oh shit!
Be thankful you don't have a Twitter, dude.
Yeah, this is why I don't have a Twitter.
Oh man,
it's funny as fuck. But yeah, so I think it's just like I mean, because with MGTOW myself, I kind of realised just like again with that last relationship that I was in, because I felt I was on my own anyway. So I was having the, I guess, kind of benefits of being in a so-called relationship, sex every now and then, that kind of a thing. But at the same
time, Dill is a MGTOW.
Yeah.
He seems like he's been a MGTOW for a lot longer than me.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like without even realizing it, for a lot longer than what I even knew. You know.
Well, that's actually not an uncommon story to hear. You know, people sitting there going, "Yeah, I was MGTOW before I even knew MGTOW was a fucking thing."
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, 10-4. What is? Yeah, 10-4. What's that? Military or police?
It can be both.
Basically, out of the SJW.
Yeah, no, Sin's one of those ones. He's kind of like how I was before I fully digested the red pill.
Yeah.
But Sin's still a youngin', so.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is it, and
so he still has a fully functional liver, so it's filtering shit out.
Yeah, that's not good. The liver is evil and must be punished.
Must be punished daily.
Yeah. You gotta go and get some of that Gentleman Jack. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Tennessee whiskey shit.
Yeah, see, he's only 24. Yeah. Nah, he's still got a bit before it fully settles in. But at least he recognizes that sticking your dick into crazy is a bad idea.
Yeah. Do not stick your dick in crazy ever. Any kind of crazy.
I haven't seen the Red Pill movie yet. But the fact that they're like banning it at places and that sort of thing just makes me want to see it all that much more. Kind of like how Yahtzee, was talking, to his country, going, let me put it simply for you. Try banning game, make people want a game more.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so, yeah, that's pretty much the situation here. So yeah, I really want to fucking see that movie. I'm as soon as I can get around to seeing it, I'll go ahead and give a full review. But I actually want to watch it, and the thing is my folks actually want to go ahead and watch it too, so I'll probably end up watching it with them. Because the thing is like with my mom, she's very much so a traditional woman, and she doesn't even realize all the shit that's going on. And so when she watches my videos and shit, she's all like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, why are you so angry?
Well, no, because the thing is she also sees me while I'm doing the fucking research for it too.
Oh, fair.
Because remember, right now I'm living with my folks to help take care of my father.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So she's there for ground zero. No. But yeah, no, she wants to go ahead and watch it. And I want to go ahead and watch it too, but the thing is I'm all like, I just gotta go ahead and find the time for it.
No, fair.
But I think it would be interesting to see from an ex-feminist perspective. Well, like how it all fucking goes down.
Well, she went into it with feminist views, didn't she? But
she went into it because she wanted to sit there and prove that MRAs were these women-hating, monsters, and then all of a sudden she found out different. Oh, I hate feminism with a passion, but I still believe in the whole, if you want equality, then you're going to get equal, not more than. I do believe a whole lot needs to be altered and overhauled in favor for men. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I don't think it can ever be actually equal. I don't think we can achieve that because we're not equal to begin with. Do you know what I mean?
You know when it was equal? Cavemen and cavewomen. Yeah, that's exactly. The last time we had equality. Yeah. Men went out and hunted. Women stayed home, cleaned, cooked, and all that sort of shit. They earned their keep in their way. We earned our keep in our way. There you fucking go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly that, Harry. They want all the privileges and shit like that, but they don't want any responsibility. But this is where the saying comes from that, the majority of women today are just children in adult bodies. That's exactly where it comes from.
Well, no wonder why it ends up turning out that a lot of these SJW fucks turn out to be fucking pedophiles. Well, yeah, they're going after their own kind.
Well, no, but not only that, right? But look at I mean, all seriously, with what I was just saying with that, is if you think of someone like that bringing up a child who's going to think that the world owes them doesn't know why the world owes them, just because they've been brought up that way. And they're going to go around doing whatever the fuck they want because they're entitled, because that's all they've seen the mother do. Where's the one place that kid's going to end up? It'll be one of a few places, and none of them are nice. It's going to be either prison, in the fucking grave, or in a fucking, I don't know, fucking brothel.
Or in a welfare state.
Like, you know, either way, it ain't going to be fucking that good. But it's down to exactly that. Women not accepting responsibility. And whereas a lot of these feminists give it the my body, my choice, you know, whereas they want to have an abortion, well, how about you act responsible and take the necessary precautions in the first place so you don't have to get an abortion? And I get that sometimes shit happens as well. You know, I get that. I'm not actually pro-abortion, so don't get me wrong on that one.
The only time I'm pro-abortion is in the case of an actual violent rape.
Yeah, exactly that.
That's the only time I'm pro-abortion, but even then, it's kind of fucked up. And I'm actually going to cover that in a video that I'm planning on making, and that one's going to be a relatively long video, so I guarantee you people are going to watch like 5 minutes of it just for the Cliff's Notes. You know, I've noticed the longer videos that I put out, people are all like, oh, shit. Why did I click on this? But yeah, no, I'm actually going to be going ahead and making a video like that on my channel, and I'm going to be approaching it from a scientific perspective.
No, fair enough.
The biggest fucking nightmare for these fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, and as we've said with what you're saying, that will never be completely equal. I mean, look at the draft. You know, all right, I want to go back and go back to history, and whereas for men to get the right to vote, we had to put our lives on the line, and women just got given the vote.
Well, thank you, Sin.
You know, but at the same, you know, like when it comes to the military, if the military then lowers the standards so that women can pass the tests, you end up with a fraction of that brigade or whatever. Trying to think what you guys call them out in the States.
There's a bunch of different shit depending on the branch of the military and all that shit.
Yeah, but you know, you sort of group.
The dog pack.
Yeah, well, there's sort of, I guess, you know, the platoon. In this case, it would be the dog pack. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, hey Harry. Sin is actually one of those people. He fully understands female nature. You may question it from time to time. I did it first too, but no, he actually fully fucking understands it. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to quell that.
That's cool, man. No, I was just reading the comments. That's fine. No, but basically that's what I'm saying. Is like, you know, like if like take the army for instance, and we're talking about equality, and if you have the standards lowered for women in order to pass the tests, which they wouldn't be able to pass the same tests that men have to do to pass, you then end up with a weaker point in that army.
Yep.
You know,
you end up with more pointless deaths. You end up with more lost battles. You end up with more
casualties,
bloody wars. Because the thing is, I'm sorry, just having women out there makes them more bloody, at least once a month. But
oh fuck! All kinds of wrong going on now. But look, it will be the enemy's worst week of their life.
Oh Jesus! Right? Holy crap!
Fucking deal with this.
Although they'd be able to smell the enemy coming from a mile away at that point.
Well, there is that.
Trans will be out in the battlefield in high heels, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. You know what? As long as they have a gun in the heel of that high heel, we're good.
Yeah.
So at least then, while they're down with their legs spread wide the fuck open, they can be shooting motherfuckers behind the person that finally lost their mind and decided to stick their dick in crazy.
Yeah. Well, Someone's got to take one for the team, and it ain't gonna be me. Let me tell you.
Yeah, no. They can nag the enemy
no.
into submission.
Yeah. Oh, we can go one up on that, man. They can divorce cut their ass into submission.
Right? Seriously. So, like, yeah, no, it's dangerous to be in a military that fights against Western militaries because you might end up getting child support.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. You know, I suppose it'd be a good counter-offensive, really, wouldn't it?
Although I now I know that, but I'm gonna bring it up. Vietnam, right?
Yep.
All right. They ended up paying prostitutes to put razor wire into their pussy and go up and offer guys sex for free from the opposing faction. So that way their dick would get shredded. I'm sorry, that disables you.
Yeah.
You ain't exactly wanting to fire a gun at someone with a dick that looks like a peeled banana.
But then if they weren't stupid enough to fall for that, and they'd have just had a wank, which would have been over a lot fucking quicker, and they'd have been carried on with their fucking what they're doing, then that shit wouldn't have happened.
I want to see a non-binary argue how the enemy shouldn't have guns because of their privilege.
You fucking know it.
They'll just sign these Muslim men's names on the birth certificate.
Yeah. Alimony, yeah, pay up.
Yep. Oh, Jesus.
I know, man. Fuck. I'll tell you what, man. I didn't realise it was quite so late, and I'm gonna have to make a move, my brothers.
Okay.
Much as I've enjoyed the chat and everything, I've unfortunately got to go. I've got to exercise my male privilege of having to go to work to have to pay bills. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a thing.
That's that male privilege right there.
Yeah. That's about the only privilege we have.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, man. Well, cool. It's been a lot of fun, Ryu, yet again. And now that we've finally learned how to bring up the there was a pussy. Yeah, come say that to my face, biatch. Get on a plane. I'll tell you which airport I'll meet you at.
No, you are not allowed to paint Muhammad cartoons on every fucking plane just hoping to hit him.
Likewise, Harry, it's been cool. Sin, it's also been cool chatting to you, fella.
Yeah, talk to y'all later. Harry's right. Have a good birthday, man. If I don't talk to you again before then.
I'm always about, you know me.
Yeah. All right, have yourself a good one, man. Talk to you again. If we can, let's do another live stream next week. Maybe we can go ahead and hit the sex bot thing.
Yeah, man, sounds like a plan. Cool.
Yeah, have a positive stream for once instead of just randomly ripping into shit.
Yeah,
which I guess is still positive, but hey.
Cool. All right. Good night, fellas. Take it easy.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right. Peace out.
Yeah, no, seriously, Sin. Oh, good God. But actually, I end up I'm having to go too because in about half an hour, I got to go ahead and go pick up my daughter. So, all right, guys, have yourselves a good one. Thank you for joining the stream. Definitely appreciate it. If you're watching the stream after the fact, go ahead and leave your comments, thumbs it up, thumbs it down, do whatever the fuck you want. Talk to y'all later. Have a good one.